Welcome, Tiger basketball fans. I wanted to say Hardin County, and I forgot what I wanted to say. Welcome to Michaela Wells Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell, along with Bob Atkinson, bringing you Hardin County basketball. A good one tonight between two district foes. Hardin County needs to get a win here tonight, and Munford looking for a win too to stay in the hunt, in the playoff hunt as well. The Lady Tigers have won 6 in a row. And if they win here tonight, they pretty much will assure themselves a district championship. Hardin County is 12-2 on the season, and Munford is 11-8. And all these are unofficial numbers, so just take that as you can. These two teams met back in January in Munford, and the Lady Tigers won 36-25. Munford's goal is to play slow, keep the game in the 30s, and hopes of getting to the fourth quarter with a chance to win. Lady Tigers are coming off a big win on Friday against Dyer County, and then another one, the hard-fought win over at Central Alabama on Monday. And I'm sure they understand not to overlook these Lady Cougars. They only beat them by 11 last time over there. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well, Bob, but Munford plays an unusual brand of basketball for sure.
Yep. Their style of play is definitely to slow it down, and they do a really good job of doing that, and it kind of gets us out of our offensive tempo a lot of the times, and so hopefully we can get going early on in this game and get a big win. And like you said, this is huge. We win this game, we finish first in the district, and that guarantees us a home district match when we start tournament time. So looking forward to tonight's action, and it's great to see the fans back, Steve.
Yeah, it is. They're letting people in, the season ticket holders. They can only let so many in tonight. I don't know what that number is, but I'll tell you the main thing is the cheerleaders are here. It's good to see the cheerleaders here, and I don't know what all they're going to do tonight because it is homecoming 2021 here at Hardin County High School. So a big night for the seniors and a big night for Tiger Nation. I hope they fill it up over there. We sure have missed them. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a few minutes and the opening tip. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. We'll be back right after this timeout. All right, welcome back, Hardin County Tiger fans. It's homecoming here at Michaela Wells Gymnasium as we're getting ready to tip for homecoming 2021. Here's the starting lineups for Munford. It'll be Maya Reed, Abby Han, Breezy, is it Breezy? What is it? Breezy. Well, Cooper.
Just call her Miss Cooper.
Yeah, Miss Cooper. Sierra Spence and Shelby Kendrick. And they're announcing the Lady Tigers. It'll be Skylar Gill, Haley Halleck, Faith Ann Welch, Sarah Strickland, and Reese Harville for your Hardin County Tigers. Lady Tigers in control of the district. They get a win here. Brighton comes to town on, let's see, next Friday night. Yeah, a week from tonight. As we got a lot of basketball action next week. As a matter of fact, we got a Monday night game. The boys will be hosting Brooks. That's at 6:30. And then on Tuesday, a Tuesday afternoon game, as the Lady Tigers will host Collierville at 4:30.
That'll be a big test for our Lady Tigers. It'll be a good matchup as we get ready to start district tournament action.
So, Gill and Reed will tip. The Lady Tigers control. Sarah Strickland with the basketball on the south end of the court. Gives it to Gill on the right side. Back across the court to Harville. She drives, then spins around. Gets it back to Gill at the top of the key. Driving down the lane, she gets cut off, and then all the way back out to Strickland. They'll start their offense over again. Harville driving the baseline, left side to Gill. Gill looks at a three, looking for a little help, gets at the top of the key, dumps it down into Halleck. Halleck runs over a defender, and they're going to get a block.
Good call.
And I think it's on Maya Reed. So a good look by Gill as she had Halleck inside. And Haley just got chopped. Shelby with the basketball on the right wing to Strickland, top of the key. Over to Harville, to Halleck outside. Now they'll go in low to Gill. Gill spins to the right, puts it up off the glass. Good.
Good move by Skylar there.
So 2-0 Hardin County. As Reed will bring it down. She drives, gets it over to Kendrick. To Cooper. Cooper left wing. Harville on her. Now she'll dribble back to the right. And she'll get it over to Kendrick. Kendrick to Spence. Spence at the top of the key. To Han. Back over to Kendrick. And now back out front to Cooper. Cooper to Reed. This is the way they like to play. They like to play a slow down game. They're going to pass it around looking for some kind of cut to the basket. Here's a wide open three. She fires. No good. That was Kendrick. And it's going to be controlled by Munford. So they'll set it back up. 6:18 to go. 2-0 our score here in the first. Kendrick with the basketball to Reed on the left wing. Shelby all over her. Now she'll drive to the baseline and goes underneath the basket back out front to Spence. Over to Reed in the corner. Driving the baseline again. She gets cut off. Now we got a wide open three, and that was
a double dribble.
Kendrick, yeah, she double dribbled, but she got it to Cooper. Now back to Kendrick. Over to Reed, right wing. Looking and looking inside. Here's the count. Now she'll drive. Working on Halleck all the way across to Kendrick in the corner. Fires a three off the iron. No good. Kendrick gets her own rebound. And now she's kicking it around. Yeah. Well, they said they tipped, but Strickland ends up with it in the front court. Over to Harville. Harville for a three. No good. Gets her own rebound in the paint. Back out to Strick. Strick fires a three. No good. Halleck battling for the rebound. Gill comes out with it. And then they'll set up their offense. Gill drives, gives it to Halleck. Halleck inside. It's going to be blocked. And here comes Reed on a run out, and Gill gets it from behind, knocks it out of bounds as she was trying to lay it up with the left hand, and it'll be Munford's basketball with 5:05 to go.
That was a great recovery by Schuyler to get down the floor to get that block.
So it'll be Munford's basketball underneath. Reed with the basketball. She controls most of the offense inside to Hand. Hand back out at the top of the key, needing help. Finally, Spence comes over. She has a basketball over to Cooper. Cooper at the top of the key. Harville on her to Kendrick, right wing. Back over to Spence. Now Reed, back to Spence at the top of the key. Excuse me, that's Hand. Hand drives with the left hand, gets blocked by Gill. And Schuyler ends up with the basketball. So Schuyler will bring it across the timeline. 4:28 to go. 2-0 our score. Strickland has it in the corner. They're on the south end of the court. Now Shelby on the left side all the way across court to Harville. Harville inside to Gill. She's battling, and it gets stripped away from her by Hand. And back to Reed, and here comes the Lady Cougars. Reed with the basketball on the right wing. Now she'll drive left. Back out to Spence. Back over to Reed, left wing. Reed. Now she'll back out. Shelby on her. She picks her dribble up, looking for a little bit of help. Gets it inside to Hand. Hand with the left hand gets it back to Cooper. Cooper goes up off the glass, and they tie it up 2-2 with 3:40 to go here in the first. Strickland with the basketball now. Over to Harville. On the left wing now to Gill. Gill at top of the key over to Shelby. Shelby dribbling to her left to Strick. Strick down low to Gill. Gill drives with the left hand. Goes up off the glass. Strong. Good.
They're going to have tough time with Schuyler down low tonight.
4-2 now our score. And Reed with the basketball in the front court. Over to Spence. To Hand. Hand to Reed on the left wing. Now she'll back it out. She'll start all over again, trying to work on Shelby. She fires from three, no good. Gill gets the rebound. Here comes the Lady Tigers. Gill all the way down in the paint, gets it over to Shelby in the corner. Couldn't get a shot off. Back to Gill. She fires a three, knocked it down.
Big shot.
Well, that's a good sign that she's feeling it early, and the Tigers go up 7-2.
And she's got all 7.
Reed with the basketball across the timeline. Shelby picks her up there. She's right around the Tigers' mouth. Now back over to Cooper on the right side to Reed in the corner. Now she'll drive in the paint, gets it outside to Spence, fires a three, no good. Harville with the rebound, and she'll get it to Gill, and Gill will walk it down. So the Tigers, Lady Tigers, are controlling the defensive boards right now. They're getting one shot and done. Strickland with the basketball, top of the key, over to Shelby, right wing, back out front to Halleck. Now they'll dump it inside to Gill. She spins, gets it knocked away. Here's Strick with a wide open three, no good, off the back iron. Long rebound goes to Spence. Now over to Cooper, and she'll bring it across. Or excuse me, Reed. Reed driving on Shelby. Kind of bumps her out of the way, goes up with a shot. It's blocked, but I think they're going to get Faith in.
Yep, we're going to reach in.
So Reed will go to the line to shoot a pair with 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. This one's almost already gone. First one up is good. 7-3 now. Lady Tigers on top.
I feel like their coach. I feel like their coach tells them to make 20 passes before they can shoot.
Oh yeah, that's the way they'll do. Yes, boys are the same way. Shelby with the basketball to Harville. Now she'll drive down the paint, left hand layup off the glass. Good.
Good move by Reese.
Good strong move by Reese, and good to see her trying to get involved in the offense. Reed with the basketball. They've got her trapped out by the HC, Harville and Shelby, and I think she stepped on the line. She did.
Great defense there.
Yeah, good defense by both Shelby and Harville as they got my Reed trapped out there by the HC and kind of made her go on to the baseline out of bounds. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball with under a minute to go here in the first. 9-4 our score. Harville with the basketball, left wing. Down in the corner to Gill. Gill fires a three. No good. It's going to be knocked away by Harville, and now Kendrick will pick it up, and Munford will ask for a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 47 seconds to go here in the first. 9-4 score. Hardin County on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell, along with Bob Atkinson, bringing you Hardin County basketball tonight. Homecoming night here at Michaela Welch. Homecoming 2021, and
good crowd for us.
Oh yeah, but the Tiger Nation is back. The student section, they're here. Good crowd on hand to see both of these teams play in a big district matchup. It'll be Munford's basketball. Reed with it across to Cooper. Cooper over to Spence. Spence drives back to the right, looking for some help. Now Reed comes out. Shelby all over her. Kendrick in the corner makes a move on Halleck down the baseline, gets it to Cooper. She has no shot. Here's a three-point attempt on the way by Spence. No good. Halleck gets the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cooper. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball with 18 seconds to go in the backcourt. Gill with the basketball. Jogging across the timeline, 15 seconds to go. She gets it to Harville out front. Over on the right wing to Strickland. Out front to Halleck. Halleck
great pass
to Gill. Gill to Strickland. She puts up a little bunny, as they call it, and it's not going to go, and there's a foul, and I think that's on Haley.
It is.
Missed opportunity there. She should have used a glass and just left it short on the iron with 2.6 seconds to go.
Yep, she was coming in at a bad angle, but you're right. She should have used the backboard.
So it'll be Lady Cougar basketball in the backcourt with 2 seconds to go. Here's Reed. Trying to get to half court, long pass. It's not going to be in time. That's the way of the end. We're through one quarter. Hardin County on top, 9-4. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. 9-4 as we move to the second quarter, as the gymnasium is starting to fill up, my friend.
Yep. I know there's a lot of people who hadn't been to a ball game in a couple months, so they're excited about getting out.
Haven't been out of the house, looks like, in a couple of months. Cougar basketball as we get started here in the second quarter. Spence with it to Cooper. Cooper driving to the right, down low to Hand. Hand goes up, no good. Kendrick gets a rebound, puts up the two-pointer off the glass. She's in the right spot at the right time. Harville kind of lost her, and it's 9-6. Gill with the basketball out front. Reed on her. Over to the left to Halleck. Back over here to the right to Harville. Now Gill out front to Shelby. Back to Gill, right wing to Sarah. And she's going to dribble back and get it to Gill, and they'll set up their offense again. Over to the left to Strick. Now she dribbles right. Harville left wing, down low to Gill, back to Harville, back to Strickland. Back over to Harville, working that left side. Now Gill drives all the way across court to Shelby. Shelby fires a three, a little bit short. Gill with the rebound, and she'll bring it back outside. Strick has it top of the key. Harville driving the baseline all the way over to Shelby. Couldn't get a shot off. Gill will fire off the back iron. No good. And we've got a foul, and I think that's going to be on Strickland coming over the top.
Good ball movement there by the Lady Tigers, and we just can't get a shot to go down.
9-6 our score. Lady Cougar basketball in the backcourt underneath their own goal. Now the Tigers look like they want to put a little bit of a press on. Callahan in the game. Strick comes out. Reed with the basketball, dribbling on the left side. Now she's trapped. Looking for some help. Finally finds Kendrick down underneath the basket in the paint. She walked. And they're going to get
a foul on Haley.
Dog. She walked first.
Yep.
And Coach Burnham is taking a look at the official. She had her hand up, but she walked. He's not happy, and he's going to walk to the other end of the court and talk to Coach Carpenter a minute as Kendrick missed the first one. She'll get another. Next one up is good, and it's 9-7. And Mazanik, Monica will enter the game, and Haley will have to come out with 2 fouls. 3 team fouls on the Tigers, 2 on the Cougars. Gill with the basketball across the timeline. Over to Harville, left side. Now she'll dribble back to the right to Kimmy. Kimmy on the right wing, dribbling left to Shelby. Back to Kimmy. Kimmy hanging out there at the right wing, gets it to Harville. She drives, kicks it to Shelby. Shelby fires a 3.
Nailed him. Big shot.
They left her open. They made her pay. She made them pay that time. 12-7, 6:07 to go here in the second quarter. Reed with the basketball across the timeline. Over to Spence. Spence to Hand. Hand trying to get it inside, and Mazanik steals it away from Cooper, and here comes the Lady Tigers. Gill loses the basketball. She found somebody came up from behind her, and she kind of mishandled the basketball, and she'll turn it over, and here comes Reed across the timeline. All the way over to Kendrick. She fires an open 3. No good. Gill gets another rebound. And it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. Shelby down in the corner, driving the baseline. Good move. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by Reed. I think she thought she would have some resistance and kind of laid it up a little too short. Spence in the right corner down to Kendrick. Kendrick now dribbles left. And she'll drive. That's Cooper. And it'll be knocked out of bounds.
Good defense by Reese there to follow the shot. Good block.
Here's Reed. Reed at the left wing. Harville all over her. Now she'll dribble with the left hand, trying to get inside. Kane all the way across the court to Spence, back out front to Kendrick. Kendrick inside to Hand. Hand right around the free throw line. Now she'll back out. Callahan all over her. 11 on 11 there. Here's Spence with an open 3. No good. Rebound Cooper. Cooper has it. They'll set it back up. Reed out front with the basketball. 4:33 to go here in the first half. 12-7. Hardin County on top. Reed drives. Kicks it over to Cooper to Spence. Spence fires a 3. No good. Callahan finally gets the rebound for the Lady Tigers. She'll get it to Gill. Gill across the timeline, top of the key, working on Reed over to Strickland. Strickland all the way over to Callahan. Callahan trying to get it inside to Monica, and they were doubling her up. They knock it out of bounds. That's Hand. So the Lady Tiger basketball with 4:10 to go. Gill out front to Strickland, right at the top of the key to Monica. She'll get it back to Strick. Strick backs up around the logo, and then over to Harville on the left wing. Back out front to Callahan. Callahan to Strick with an open 3. No good, and it's going to go over the backboard and out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Cougar basketball. That's the thing is what they do. They just kind of lull you.
They lull you to sleep.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. You got to capitalize on your offensive series because they're going to hold the ball a while. Cooper with the basketball for the Lady Cougars, working on Strickland. She's on the left wing, dribbling with the left hand back to the right, and there's a 5-second count, and they turn it over. So Shelby will come in, Strick will come out. It'll be Harville, Shelby, Callahan, Mazzanic, and Gill. Halleck with 2 fouls. Gill inside, goes up, no good. Tipped by Mazzanic. Back up front to Harville. Harville fires a 3, no good. Tipped again by Mazzanic. Shelby has it to Harville. Over to Callahan. Callahan fires, no good. And it's going to be a whistle.
Hit Mazzanic over the back.
Well, she did a good job with 2 of them. They were all over them. She tipped it back out front. But we'll get the foul on Monica. That's her first, team's 4th. 3:03 to go. 12-7 our score. Reed with the basketball out front. Now she'll dribble left. Working on Shelby. Goes down the lane. Kicks it out to Kendrick. Kendrick fires a 3. In and out, no good. It's on the floor, and they're going to come out with it. That's Reed. She'll get it to Spence. Spence back to Cooper. Cooper over to Hand, left wing. Gill on her. Hand now back out at the logo, gets it to Reed, top of the key, driving on Shelby. She goes with her right hand, and she's going to be fouled. She's just a little step quicker than Faith Ann, and she realizes it, and it's been trying to take Faith Ann to the basket each time. That time, Faith Ann got a foul on her. It's her 16th foul. Reed will go to the line, shoot a pair. First one up is good. Now Hallett will come back in. Mazzanic will come out. Faith Ann will come out, and Strickland will come back in. So it's Callahan, Strickland, Harville, Hallett, and Gill. Next one up is in and out, no good, and Cooper gets a rebound. Haley had a hand on it.
Yeah, the ball's bouncing their way a lot on this end of the floor.
Strickland has it. She's on Reed. Reed on the left wing. Back out front to Spence. Over to Reed, left wing. Now she's just going to hold the basketball a minute. Driving to her left. Trying to go up against Gill. Gill blocks it and takes it away from her. So here comes Schuyler. And the Lady Tigers will have it on the offensive end with under 2 to go. Callahan, right wing, inside to Gill. Gill quickly out to Harville. Harville fires a 3, no good. Halleck can't come up with a rebound. She had a hand on it. She was in position, just couldn't grab it, and Reed has it.
Shots are just not falling for us tonight.
Now Cooper with the basketball. Tries to drive, cut off, out front to Patterson. Patterson to Reed. Reed has it. Gill on her. She's just holding the basketball. Now here the count start. Now she'll take off down the lane. Goes up. Blocked by Gill once again. Hallett comes down with it. Gets it to Gill. Now to Strickland in the front court. She almost traveled with it. Down low into Halleck. Halleck goes up. No good. Goes up again. Good. Stayed with it.
Yes.
Got paid off. 14-8 now to score. With under a minute to go here in the half. Reed with the basketball. Harville makes her out at the logo. She gets it over to Patterson, right wing. Patterson throws it away. Gill has it, and Gill will go up for the easy 2. And she got Spence up in the air. She went on by, and then Gill laid it off the glass, and Munford's coach has seen enough. He wants to stop it. At 44 seconds to go, 16-8 our score. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this. .44 seconds to go, 16-8 our score. Lady Tigers on top. Our Sports Saturday starts in the morning with Sports Talk at 9:30. Coach Burnham and Coach Carpenter will be in. We'll talk about this week's games and get you set up for next week. Also, your sports Saturday will have Kentucky and Tennessee. Tip-off time is 6:30 on 93.5 FM. Lady Cougars with the basketball to hand to Spence. Spence to Kendrick, left wing. Now she'll dribble back to the right. Callahan all over her. She picks her dribble up, gets it to Hand, left wing. Hallett working on her. Back out to Cooper. 15 seconds to go. Cooper driving now, goes up with the right hand. It's going to be blocked and knocked out of bounds by Halleck. They're trying to get inside, but Haley and Skylar
worked out too well for them when they get it in down there with Skylar.
Cooper to Reed. 10 seconds to go. She fires. No good. Gill gets the rebound. Here comes the Lady Tigers. 5 seconds to go. Gill's on the run. Goes up into Halleck. Halleck off the glass.
Yes. Good. What a play. That's big time there.
Good play by Gill to pick up Haley all alone. She lays it off the glass, and the Tigers go up 18-8. Here at halftime, we'll take a timeout. We'll have your first half totals when we return in 1 minute. Welcome back to Michaela Welch. Homecoming night for Hardin County as the Lady Tigers on top 18-8 here at the half. Let's look at the first half totals.
All righty, Steve. Slow down offense by Munford leads to a low scoring first half. Munford only had 2 field goals in the first half. They had 4 free throws and 2 field goals totaling 8 points. For your Lady Tigers, Faith Ann Shelby got the start tonight and hit a big 3 there in the second quarter. She had 3 points in the first half. Haley Hallett with 4, last 2 points of the first half. Great job by her. Man, what a break that was, led by Skylar all the way down the floor with about 5 seconds to go. Found Haley for a layup. And that's big time. So super excited about her first half. 4 points for her. Reese Harville with 2. And player of the game in the first half, Skylar Gill. She had 9 points in the first half, so half of our points. And she also had 5 blocks. And, people don't realize how athletic she is and what a game changer she can be down low. She's not that tall, but she's just so athletic, and she has great anticipation. She gets a lot of blocks and did tonight already with 5.
Well, she started feeling it early in the game, and when she gets it early, it could be a long night for the opposing team for sure. But this is the kind of game that Munford likes. They like to play a slow-down game. They're going to keep it on their end of the offensive court as long as they can. That's why you got a score of 18-8. It's kind of reminiscent of the score in Munford where we won 36-25. And the boys are not much different than that, except they're a little bit more athletic this year than they have been. Let's bring in Coach Rory Carpenter as he's trying to find the spinning logo up in the ceiling.
This is a sight to behold.
Are you mesmerized right now?
Well, he's not seeing it, Steve.
I'm not seeing it.
You don't see it?
I see it on the screen.
Yeah, well, it's up there.
Well, I believe you.
Yeah. I've mesmerized the coach. Now, don't let that get in your head, and you think about that all
We got a
night long.
big game tonight. Don't
Right.
forget me.
Now, Coach, you know you've been around Steve enough to know that he's full of shenanigans.
Yeah, that's a good
Hey,
word.
now.
I'm glad you put more syllables in.
I am too. I didn't know where that was going. We appreciate you coming up here, and it is a big game. We got a big win on Monday night against a really good Central Heights team, Central Alabama team, in their place. And then, that was a good momentum builder for you. You've won 5 in a row. We come in here tonight. This is a big game. Number one, it keeps you in that first or second area, number one, because this is the number one team. So if we can get a win here, that's going to bode well as Brighton comes to town next Friday night for our final district game.
Yes, it is, Steve. It's huge. And going back to Monday night, going to Central, I thought we played really, really well to go down there and go in a place. You don't play very often. You go. The rules are just slightly different. I mean, not really, other than the fact they don't tip it up at the beginning of the game, and just the different basketball. I don't know if you noticed that. I felt that ball. Mm-hmm. It felt like a foreign object. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just it's a different feel. Nothing, same size and weight, I assume, but I thought our guys really, really played well. We paid a heavy price. I'm sure Jake Yallett broke his wrist. We're going to be without him for a couple of weeks, and he's kind of like he's our defensive guy. He's the guy that's going to take the charges. He's the guy that's going to be physical, and he's going to be sorely missed. But, it's just like I told our guys, next man up. And we've really stressed this week about stepping up and, playing a bigger role than what you have played. And I think the kids have done that. Tonight, we're playing a solid team in Munford. Down there we played. We didn't start out real well. They shot the ball tremendously well. We actually fought, had it down to 3 points, and then we kind of went away at 43-40 when they hit those 3 or 4 threes back to back to back. I think there was 4 because next time I looked up,
we missed 5 free throws in that stretch.
That's right. And, we didn't have a lot of things go well for us to even be in that game. Of course, we wound up losing by 17, but this is a team we're going to have to play well against. We're going to have to be disciplined, especially on the defensive end. They have a great little point guard, number 12, who runs their show. He's not a tremendous scorer, but he gets the ball in the right hands. He's a penetrator. He finds the open guys, and they've got about 3 that can fill it up, and they have a solid post player. So, I mean, there's really not a weakness on their part. They have a good ball handling team. They shoot it well, and they have a post game.
That's what I was going to mention is their inside game. Of course, the last time we played them was about 3 weeks ago. Their post player, he got off to a hot start, scored their first 8, and then they got going outside, and they got a guy that's, I think, probably around 6'3", 6'4", that can fill it up from outside. And they started that inside-out game. But, you made an adjustment quick after they scored their first 8 inside. We kind of cut his scoring off,
right,
and they started hitting their threes. And like you said, they got a good point guard. But, the other teams, they have some size inside. Brighton has a good post player. Of course, Dyer County with their guy, and then we're going to see another one good here tonight. So it's going to be a challenge inside.
Exactly. And the thing about this kid, he's a little more athletic. He can step out, hit the 3. He can flash the post and want it inside. He's a good offensive rebounder. It's like you say, when we played them there, everything we did to counter them, they had a great answer to. So hopefully, when I watched the Dyer County film, it was 0 that made 6 threes in the first half. Come back, it's 34 against us. It makes the same amount. So they have a lot of weapons. We're going to have to step up, play our best game, be on our toes defensively, and we got to control the boards. We got to at least neutralize the glass and keep them from having second and third shot. And we've got to keep 12 at least at bay. If he's their leading scorer, we've done our job tonight. He's not a tremendous scorer, but he's a great little point guard. He makes everybody else better. So we're going to try to control him as far as his ability to take it to the basket and and deliver the basketball in people's hands and hopefully make him be a little bit more offensive minded tonight. That's our.
Yeah, boy, that's a tough loss with Jake, and I saw that play happen. It was a tough fall he had against the wall, which is right on their baseline just about. And, losing him is big because he does so much. And he's had some games where he scored here lately too, but the way he can draw a charge and what he does down low for you. But hopefully Caleb can step in. He's been getting a lot of minutes the past 2 or 3 ball games, and I'll tell you what, he's a rebounder now, and he gets after it. And
Caleb's going to give you everything. Yep. He is, and we're going to look at him a lot more tonight. We're going to, Kyle. I told Kyle Lamb, he's our senior. He's got to step up. So he's got to be ready to play and have our A game on.
Right. Real quick before you get out of here, got a crowd in that.
Got it. Oh man, such a pleasant surprise. So good to see our faithful here. We've got a good little student crowd. I know that's all going to grow. Hopefully we'll have a huge crowd next week, especially for senior.
You going to be in tomorrow?
Be here, Coach Geyer. Be ready.
Be who?
Coach Geyer.
Okay, well, I want to talk about your son going to Auburn, but we'll say that for some other time. We'll take a time out. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back to Michaela Wells Gymnasium. Lady Tigers with the basketball. Halleck has it inside, spins, turns, no good. And then Haley is going to get the rebound. She gets tied up.
Mm-hmm. Big rebound there. She just couldn't get it back up, got tied up.
Cooper tied her up. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball just getting started here in the third. 18-8 our score. Cooper with the basketball, right wing. They're working on the south end of the floor. Kendrick down in the corner on the right side, now back out to Reed. Dribbles right, cut off, gets it back out to Cooper. Cooper dribbling around the top of the key, and Harville comes out to get her. Reed, left wing, Strickland on her. Driving to the right, bumps in to Faith Ann, gets it out to Cooper. Cooper shoots a 3, good. They've been shooting those, and they finally nailed one. It's 18-11. Yep. Strickland with the basketball now for Hardin County. Faith Ann had a shot, gave it up. She gets it back out front to Strickland, to Harville, down the corner to Gill, back to Harville, back around the top of the key to Strickland. Strickland gets it to Harville, to Gill. Gill drives out front to Faith Ann. Faith Ann fires, no good. Harville with a rebound, a good rebound by Reese, all the way across the floor to Strickland. Strickland fires, no good. Reese gets another rebound. She'll dribble it back out, and Gill will have it at the top of the key. Over to Faith Ann in the corner. She fires, no good. Strickland gets a rebound. Now back out front to Reese, and she's out at the logo, and they'll slow it down. She picks up her dribble. She needs a little help. Here comes Shelby. Faith Ann out front to the left side to Harville. Harville inside to Halleck. She gets double teamed. Strickland gives up the 3 at top of the key, gets it to Harville. Harville goes up off the baseline. She's fouled, no good, no call. And she'll get it back and do it again, trying to get it over to Faith Ann in the corner. She does. Now to Gill, top of the key. She drives, dumps down to Haley. Haley loses the ball out of bounds. Haley's having a tough night so far, holding on to the basketball inside. She's had a couple of opportunities and just can't seem to get a grip.
That was a good pass there by Skyler.
Yeah, it was. 18-11 to score. Lady Cougars with the basketball. Hand has it out front over to Reed. Reed on the left wing. Dribbles it back out. Shelby on her. She's wanting to drive. She does. Spinning. She's tied up by Strickland, and now they're going to call a foul.
That's a jump ball there. The girl fell down. She wasn't pushed down, but that was the call. Bad call.
So that's Strick's second, team's first here in the third. And Cooper will throw it in underneath the basket. She gets it to Reed. In the left corner. Thought about a shot. Now she'll dribble it back out. Over to Spence. Spence down to Kendrick in the corner. Now back out with a left hand. Hallett working on her on the right wing. She picked her dribble up, looking for some help. Spence has it driven down the baseline. Puts up a shot, block. Puts up another one, partially blocked. Gets her own rebound. Now out to Spence. Spence fires a three. No good. Hallett clears the boards. Here comes Gill across the timeline. Over to Shelby. Shelby to Harville in the right wing. Back out front to Shelby. Now over to Harville. Down in the corner to Shelby. Back out front to Harville. Now back over to Strickland. Strickland inside to Halleck. Halleck goes up strong, good.
And she got fouled, too.
She got fouled and partially blocked, too, by Cooper. But she gets it in the basket. That's all that matters, and it's 20-11. She's getting stronger and stronger every game. Kendrick going the baseline, goes inside, blocked by Halleck. Halleck gets it to Gill. Here comes the Lady Tigers. Over to Harville, right wing, driving. Inside to Halleck. Halleck goes up off the glass, no good, gets the rebound, puts it up again, no good. Now they're going to call Haley for going over the top. That's a bad call for one reason. I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter. She's a good 3 or 4 inches taller than who she went over, and she just kind of stuck her hands over and picked the ball up.
Right. She did go over her back, but she didn't foul her.
Yeah.
And I don't know that she wasn't fouled on the shot.
Cooper with the basketball, left wing, driving on Harville. Goes up, Gill takes it away from her on the shot, and here comes Skyler racing. Skyler with the basketball in the paint. Goes up, no good. Halleck gets the rebound. Are they going to call her with another one?
Again, yeah. They sure are. It's going to be her 4th.
Well, they're going to say it's her 3rd.
Okay.
I don't know what she should do. As she was battling for the rebound, they're trying to get her out of the game, looks like. Anyway, Munford wants to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 20-11 our score, 3:44 to go here in the 3rd. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Caleb West Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell, along with my buddy Bob Atkinson, my partner this year, and I appreciate you being a part of this. And Bill, I know, would like to be here, and he's recovering nicely, and hopefully he can get back to 100% after his surgery.
Yep.
And so we wish him all the best.
We miss you, Bill.
20-11, 3:44 to go here in the 3rd. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball. Reed has it in the backcourt across the timeline. Top of the key. Looking for some help. Hand trying to, and now she'll back it up. Almost loses the basketball. Kendrick has it. Now Shelby dives in there, and there's a jump ball. Good hustle by Faith Ann.
Great effort there by Faith Ann.
But it'll be Lady Cougar basketball. No, now they're going to say it's Lady Tiger basketball.
I think our bench talked them into that.
Well, I seen them pointing this way as soon as it happened. So it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. Harville will take it out. Side court. Here comes Callahan in for Sarah. And it'll be Gill, Harville, Callahan, Monica, and Shelby. Callahan with the basketball over to Shelby, the right wing, back out front to Harville, back to Shelby, right side. Now out to Gill. Over to Callahan. All the way across the court to Shelby. Dangerous pass there. Back out front to Gill. Gill gets it to Callahan. Now she moves right. Over to Harville. Left wing. Back out front to Shelby as they're just running around, or passing around the key. And Gill hits it from the corner for a 3, and it's 23-11. Skylar's had how many tonight?
She's got 12.
12 of the 23. Reed with the basketball out front, now driving on Shelby. Still driving, turns to her left. Monica tries to pick her up. She spins back to the right, and she's going to get fouled. She just kind of set both of them up for that play, and Faith Ann got her from behind. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple with 2:38 to go here in the third. First one on the way is good. She's a good free throw shooter. She's, I think, only missed one tonight. She's been there, about 4 times?
She's got 4 free throws.
Yeah. A couple of dribbles, fires. As soon as I said that, she missed it.
I'm glad you said it.
I know. Did it on purpose. Gill with the basketball, 2:32 to go here in the third. Looking for a point guard. Now she gets it to Strickland, to Harville. Harville down low to Mazanik. Mazanik up. No good. She got pushed from behind. But here comes Maya Reed all the way down. 1-on-3. She'll back it back out. And now she's stuck. Gets it across court to Spence. Spence at the top of the key. Now to Reed on the left wing. Inside to Hand. Hand driving on Mazanik. Kicks it out to Spence on the right side now. And she'll dribble it back out front to Cooper. Cooper has it.
Yeah,
now there's a foul.
Yeah.
Hand came out.
Illegal block.
Yeah, and got a hip in the way of Reese. So it'll be Tiger basketball with 1:54 to go here in the third. Strickland with a basketball out front. 23-12 our score. Callahan right side out front to Harville. Harville down in the corner to Gill. Gill quickly to Strickland. All the way over to Harville. She drives, dishes it out front to Strickland. Strickland over to Gill. Gill fires. No good. Rebounded by Spence, and she's going to be fouled. Hands everywhere, and they're going to get Strickland.
Yeah,
and she's going to look in the crowd. Well, there was hands going everywhere.
They could have got either one probably, but I don't know. You got to call it on one.
Yep. So 3 fouls now on Sarah, 5 team fouls on the Lady Tigers, 1 on the Lady Cougars. 1:20 to go here in the third. Spence with the basketball out here at the right wing. Gill comes out now. She'll dribble with her left hand. Dribbling back. Gill all over her. She's going to need help. Takes it away from her. Here comes Scholar.
Great pass.
To Harville. Harville down the lane. Puts it up off the glass. No good. She runs into the wall, and she'll get 2 shots. Good foul by Reed as she fouled her pretty hard as she went up, knocked her into the wall. So Reese will go to the line to shoot a couple with 1:04 to go here in the third. Appreciate you tuning in to 93.5 FM, WKWXFM.com, and the WKWX FM app. And if you want to watch it live, we're streaming live on YouTube TV, channel Slice 93. Harville makes her first. Spins the ball, fires, and the second one no good. Allie Smith in the game now for the Lady Tigers. Reed with the basketball. Under a minute to go here in the third. 24-12, our score. Reed with it, left wing, over to Cooper. Cooper fires a wide open 3, knocked it down. Her second one in this third quarter. And it's 24-15. Gill with the basketball across the timeline. Now she'll dribble it back out. And I think Coach Burnham wants one shot. 32 seconds to go.
And I'm sure Munford coach is just fine with
that. Yeah, he's fine with that. Harville out here in the corner on the left side. Callahan over there to the right. Keep an eye on her. They get it to Smith. Smith to Callahan, top of the key. 19 seconds to go. And now she'll back it out right around the Tiger head at midcourt to Harville. Now she gets in the corner. Almost throws it away. And she's going to, let's see, that's going to be out on Hand. And she went right over the top of Kimmy and knocked it out of bounds. 8.4 seconds to go.
I think they gave a foul on Hand.
Harville gets it into Gill. 7 seconds. Skylar drives down the lane, gets it over to Mazanik. She should have took that one to the hole.
Should have.
Here comes Reed. 3 seconds. The horn blows. No good. And that's the way we'll end. Skylar's wide open, decided to dump it off and kind of caught Monica by surprise. We don't get anything there. We come up empty, but we lead it by 10. 24-14 after 3. We'll be back with more Hardin County basketball right here on your Tiger Sports Station, 93.5 FM in 1 minute. All right, 8 minutes to go here in the game. We move to the fourth quarter, 24-14. Believe it or not. And if you're familiar with Munford basketball on the ladies' side, this is the way they like to play. They got us right where they want us. Cooper fires an open three, no good. Reed and Shelby battling for the rebound, jump ball, and it'll be Lady Tiger basketball on the alternate.
Yeah, you know, this game's never really seemed close, but it's close.
It's close, exactly. So Gill with the basketball, gives it off to Harville, top of the key, over to the right wing. They're working on the north end of the floor. To Shelby, to Kimmy, to Harville, back to Shelby, over to Kimmy on the right side now, back to Harville, left wing, down the corner to Gill. Gill back out front. Now Callahan has it, and she'll back it back out and get it to Harville left side, and now we look like we're content with just running some clock. Shelby with the basketball. They're not going to come out on us. They're just staying back.
Yeah, they don't have a player outside the three-point line right now.
Callahan back over to Harville.
Now they're coming out.
Halleck is out right now. She's got 3 fouls. Mazanik down low, and now the Lady Tigers start to move a little bit as they come out on us. Kendrick coming out on Harville. Now over to Callahan, back to Harville, and there's a whistle and a foul on Maya Reed.
I think that official just wanted to call something, Steve.
Yeah, just a stop play, do something.
I don't know what happened there.
So Reed picks up her third, team's fourth. Harville with the basketball out front to Shelby. Shelby now back up front to Callahan. Callahan inside to Gill. Gill backing Cooper down.
That's all day right
with
there.
The right hand, little baby hook, good.
Nice move by Skylar.
Reed with the basketball, 6:25 to go here in the fourth. Working out front. She's a good athlete. She's trying to take Shelby to the hole. Finally gets underneath the basket, got a little too far, shoots, and hits the bottom of the backboard. And here comes the Lady Tigers. Gill with it, picks her dribble up at the top of the key, gets it to Callahan. Over here to left side to Harville. Harville down low, spinning into the lane with the right hand, dumps it, walks, trips, falls, walks. The whole deal, and walks. That'll be the final call.
Well, she had Kimmy over in the corner. I wish she could have spotted her for an open three.
So Reed will have it in the backcourt with 5:55 to go here in the fourth. 26-14 our score. Lady Tigers on top of the Lady Cougars. Spence with the basketball, dribbling with the left hand, gets it to Kendrick in the corner. Now she'll dribble it back out. Cooper has it, top of the key. Harville on her. Dribbles right, kicks it to Reed. Reed thinks about a three, gets into the paint, puts up a little 6-7 footer, no good. Her and Gill battling for it, and it's going to go out of bounds on Skylar. Good hustle there by Reed.
Yeah, she's an athletic young lady. She's no doubt their best player.
She stayed after it, and they get the ball back. Reed fires a three over Shelby, no good. Callahan with a rebound, gets it to Harville, and here comes the Lady Tigers. 5:18 to go. Harville with the basketball, over to the right side to Callahan, out front to Shelby, to Harville. Harville working on Reed out front. Now she'll give it to Mazanik. Mazanik picks up her dribble, gets it to Shelby, right side, back over here to Harville. All the way over to Callahan, now out front to Mazanik. Mazanik down the corner to Harville, quickly into Gill. Gill quickly back to Harville. Harville pulls up, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Reed, and here comes the Lady Cougars. Reed inside against Gill, blocked.
Don't want to do that.
Callahan gets the basketball, gets it back to Gill with 4:30 to go, and now Skylar will just walk it down the floor. We're getting good looks. We just can't complete the play. We're doing what we want to. Gill to Mazanik. She gets cut off, and now a whistle blows. They're trying to run and give and go. And hand is going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be her third. That'll be the team's fifth with 4:14 to go. 10 fouls, Bob, in this game.
Yep.
Or in this half combined. Callahan with the basketball out front, approaching 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. Harville with it over to Mazzanic. Mazzanic down in the corner to Shelby, now out front to Callahan. Callahan gets inside and gets triple teamed, now back out front to Shelby on the right wing. To Harville, back over here to Mazzanic. Mazzanic down low to Gill. Gill being double teamed. She retreats out, and then they're going to say she stepped on the line, and it'll be Lady Cougar basketball. So an unforced error there by the Lady Tigers, and we turn it over. Mazzanic comes out, Strickland into the game. So it's Harville, Shelby, Gill, Strickland, and Callahan for the Lady Tigers with 3:38 to go. Reed with the basketball, dribbling on Shelby, goes up with a shot, blocked again, and Skylar comes down with it. I don't know if it's a block or she just taken away from her, but it'll go down to
just
block.
take it away from them.
Shelby with the basketball to Harville. Harville at top of the key to Callahan on the right side. Now she'll dribble left and get it to Shelby. Shelby to Harville. Harville dribbling back to the right. Over to Callahan on the right side. Dribbling to the top of the key to Gill. Back out front to Shelby. 2:58 to go to Strickland now on the right side. And she's way out here by the half-court line to Shelby. Shelby has it to Harville. Dribbles back to the right. Out here to Callahan. They're not putting a lot of pressure on
us.
us.
Like they just ready to go home.
Yeah, and they'll get it to Shelby left side. Faith Ann drives, picks up her dribble, gets it to Harville. Now to Strickland outside. Hand on her. They'll give it to Harville. Her and Harville just playing catch and dribble out front. Reed on her. She'll switch off on Callahan. Callahan drives. Harville with the basketball. Now back out front to Shelby. 2:20 to go. And Strick's got the basketball. Kendrick coming out on her, trying to foul her. Didn't get the call. And now they do. I think they realized they were trying to get them to the line. That's
Right.
a 16 foul, so they've got one more to get before they send the Lady Tigers to the line with 2:13 to go. 26-14 our score. If you like offense, this is not your game tonight.
No, it's not.
Shelby with the basketball out front. Now they're Spence trying to get out there on her, and finally she gets the foul. And so Faith Ann will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 2:01 to go here in the game.
Well, you know, if we had hit our shots in this game, we certainly would be up much bigger. But still, the way Munford plays, you're not going to score a lot of points.
First one up is good. 27-14 now the score. Spins the basketball. Fires. Good. She hit them both. 28-14. Under 2 to go here in the fourth. Reed with the basketball. Right out here by the logo. Now she'll dribble to the top of the key. Kicks it out to Cooper, right wing, back inside to Reed. Reed working on Shelby out front to Spence. Spence fires, nailed it. And now Munford wants a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them. 1:39 to go here in the game. 28-17 our score. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back at McKellar Welch Gymnasium as it's homecoming night. It's also Skylar Gill's birthday today.
Wow.
18 years old today. I said this morning on the radio I thought she'd have more than 18 tonight. Am I getting close?
No, she's She's got 14.
Oh, she can get 4 surely. Hardin County with the basketball. Shelby has it in the front court, driving. Reed on her, trying to get a foul. They finally get it to Harville. Over to Strickland. Strickland out front, 1:22 to go. 28-17 our score. Harville has it. They're going to foul her. That's Kendrick. That'll be her first. Team's 8th, and that'll send Reese to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Coming up, it'll be the men's game as the Tigers and the Cougars will hook up. Tigers need to get a big win over the Cougars to stay in that hunt for first or second in the district. Harville misses the first one. Lady Tigers have the basketball, and who's going to be fouled? Going
Faith
to the
Ann's
line.
going to get fouled.
Faith Ann got fouled. Tigers just
She touched her on the back. They look like they're playing patty cake out there.
So Faith Ann will go to the line. She spins it, fires, and no good. Under a minute now to go. Reed with the basketball. 28-17 our score. Reed trying to drive on Shelby, backs her out. Now she'll take off into the lane. Gets it out to Cooper. Cooper over to Spence. 51 seconds to go. Back over to Cooper, right side. Harville all over her. They get her trapped. Now she'll get it out front to Han. Han gets it to Reed. Shelby all over. And she got tied up. No, it's not what you want. It stops the clock, number 1.
Well, they're not in the bonus yet, but still.
And that's the 6th team foul. Faith Ann's 4th. Reed goes into the lane, puts up a shot, blocked, and she's going to go out of bounds with it. She ended up with a basketball, but she walks out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. Well, now they're going to say it's on.
I don't know how they can do that.
Skylar. Anyway, it's their basketball now. A change. Cooper with it, trying to find Reed. She finally gets it inside to her. Faith Ann all over. She's stuck with the basketball, and now we're going to have a timeout as Munford's coach trying to bail her out. She got stopped underneath by the baseline. We'll take another quick timeout with her. 28 seconds to go. 28-17 our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, 28.3 seconds to go here in the game. 28-17 our score. It was 36-25 over there, so a lot like the game in Munford. Reed with the basketball, dribbling around the paint, gets it over to Kendrick. Kendrick shoots, no good. Gill gets a rebound. And it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. Gill walks it across the timeline. Over to Harville. I don't think they'll foul.
No.
10 seconds to go to Strickland. Strickland has it. Trying to find somebody to help her. Now she'll get it to Callahan. 1 second. And they'll hold it there, and that'll do it. So the Tigers win another one. 28-17. They go to 13-3. And only one loss in the district. So they'll get their sights set on another district matchup with Brighton next week, and then Collierville squeezed in between. Let's take a timeout. We'll have your final totals in just 1 minute. 28-17, our final. Lady Tigers win another district game, and unless something just awful happens next Friday night, when Brighton comes to town, the Lady Tigers pretty much have sewn up a district championship and should be home all through district playoffs with the way that it's set up with COVID. So the top seeds will play at home. It'll be satellite games all the way through instead of one spot. But before we talk about that, let's look at our totals from tonight's game.
Low-scoring contest, 28-17 was your final. We had 18 points in the first half, only 10 in the second half. Faith Ann Shelby had 5 in the game. Haley Hallett with 6, and Reese Harville with 3. Leading scorer for the Hardin County Lady Tigers tonight, and she had half our points, was Skylar Gill with 14, but she also had 11 block shots in the game, Steve, and many of those were just takeaways where the kid would go up and shoot, and Skylar would just meet her in the air and just take the ball away from her. But great defensive night for Skylar, and I wasn't keeping up with assists or rebounds, but she was pushing double digits in those as well, and just a tremendous all-around game by Skylar tonight with 14 points. So 28-17 your final score. As you said, the Lady Tigers moved to 13-2, and more importantly, only one loss in the district, and we will, barring anything crazy happening next Friday, be your district champs.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's a tough game to play for the players because they slow it down. It's hard to control the tempo when they do what they're doing. And when they're not attacking, I'm talking about the Lady Cougars, when they're not attacking, it's hard to come out and really just get after them. There's a lot of fouls being called, so you kind of had to watch that.
Yep.
But then on the defensive side, they set back and let you just do your thing out here around the perimeter. And, we tried to attack inside. Skylar had a really good night inside. Haley didn't have her best night as far as handling the basketball. But ran some really nice plays tonight. Just couldn't convert some of them, and didn't shoot the ball extremely well from the three-point line.
We didn't. We when you play a team like that and you've got limited possessions, and they were really giving us a chance to shoot the three ball tonight. We only had 4 for the night. And so if you're not shooting the ball well, you're not going to score many points because you don't have many opportunities. And I will have to give it to them. They stick to their game plan about as well as any team I've seen. And they mean to slow it down, and they do a good job of it. And that's why you had a 28-17 game. But, hey, we came out on the right end of it. So
that's all that matters.
That's right.
That W, that's for sure. Well, congratulations to the Lady Tigers on a big win tonight. And to Skylar, her birthday. She gets a big win here on her birthday night as Skylar turns 18 today. So happy birthday to her. We should have a good one coming up. It's going to be a big one for your Hardin County Tigers. They need to get a win tonight over this Munford team and stay in that hunt for the top 2 spots in the district. But it's going to be a tough one. Munford can play. They've got some really good shooters outside. They got a good inside presence, and they've got a good point guard as well. Saying all that, it sounds kind of impossible.
Well,
but we have played.
When you put it like that.
Well, but I'll tell you what, we have played really well the last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, five wins in a row.
Yeah.
And we played really good team basketball. We have started running more of a half-court offense instead of just running. And it's really seemed to bode well for this Tiger team.
Yep. I told Coach a few games ago that this bunch he's got this year, I think, play better team basketball than any that I've seen in a while. And, if we can hit our threes, we're going to be in the game. And that's going to be critical tonight, is that we can stroke from 3 and hit a few. And with this crowd here, if we can get on top of them, maybe we can make something happen.
Well, the last time we played here, a couple of Fridays ago, Dyer County game, we shot the ball extremely well and ran away with it over a really good Dyer County team. Let's take a timeout. It's homecoming night here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. Homecoming 2021 for Hardin County High School. Nice crowd on hand. Good to see people out and wearing their mask and social distancing. We'll be back. And 1 minute. Welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium, homecoming night here at the gymnasium here at Michaela Welch, home of your Hardin County Tigers. Let's take a look at the lineup. For Munford, it'll be number 12, KJ Thomas, number 42, Jarvis Tolton, Number 34, Michael Lee. Number 20, Lee Poindexter. Number 23, Jordan Bell. For your Hardin County Tigers tonight, it'll be Marlon Yarbrough, Rivers Hunt, Cooper Harris, McKinley Thomas, and Kyle Lambert, as Gallick is out with a fractured wrist that he got diving at a loose ball over in Central Alabama, went into the wall. And he said he had a hairline fracture when he left. He was right.
Yep. Well, that's a tough loss for us.
He may have had an app on his phone and did an X-ray or something. You never know. But he went in there hard. And, I told you that their player that went over there with him, he grimaced.
Yep,
and,
he sure did.
So Harris and Bell will tip it off. Hardin County will control it. Thomas has it in the left corner, back out to Hunt, to Lambert, to Thomas. Thomas right around the free throw line. Gets it to...
Ooh, that's ticky-tack.
Yep, gets it to Yarbrough, and he starts his drive, and he's fouled by Thomas. That's a good battle right there, Bob. That was a good one over there a couple of weeks ago. So first team foul on Munford. Lambert with a basketball out front to Hunt, left side. To Thomas. Thomas drives, working on Poindexter. Yarbrough fires a long three, no good. Poindexter comes down with a rebound, and here comes Thomas and the Cougars. Thomas is a good point guard. He's quick. He came over to them from Memphis, I believe. Poindexter in the corner, inside to Bell, out front to Lee. Lee drives, trying to get it to Bell, gets tipped away, and Hardin County comes down with a loose ball. That's Thomas.
Good defense there by the Tigers.
7 minutes to go, just getting going here in the first quarter. Hardin County and Munford. Harris with the basketball, left wing. Bell on him, dribbling to his right. Gets it to Yarbrough, right side. Inside to Thomas, thrown away, tipped away by Poindexter. And here comes Thomas. Thomas trying to drive, gets it out to Poindexter, back to Thomas in the corner. Inside to Tolton. Tolton walked, didn't he? No, they're going to call a foul. Where was the foul at?
He called it on Rivers, but kind of looked like that first foul he called. I didn't see it.
These guys have called a bunch tonight on both teams. In the girls' game, they're starting here in the boys' game as well. Lee with the basketball out front to Thomas. Thomas back over to Lee in the corner. Yarbrough on him, back out front to Thomas. Thomas drives, tries to dump it off, and he does, right into Rivers' hands. Scrambling for the basketball, he gets it to Yarbrough, and here comes the Tigers. Yarbrough driving, splits off the left hand. Good.
What a move.
Split them right in the lane and up with the left hand, and the Tigers on top, 2-0 here early. Poindexter with the basketball. Tigers pressing. Almost stolen away by Hunt. As Lee gets it, still has the basketball, dumps it off to Tolton. Tolton goes up strong. He's going to be fouled on the floor by Harris. He's a handful underneath. So the Cougar basketball, as Lee has it in the corner, fires a long three, no good. Thomas gets a long rebound to Poindexter right around the free throw line. He pulls up, nailed it. Here comes Hardin County. Lambert inside to Harris, is stolen away. Threw it behind him. And now we've got Tolton. He gets called. Was it a walk?
Yeah, he called him off for walking.
Yeah. So he turns it over, an unforced turnover. Yeah, he wasn't happy with that at all. 2-2 score, 5:30 to go here in the first. Yarbrough with the basketball, right wing out front to Lambert. Lambert over to the left side to Hunt. They're on the south end of the court. Hunt dribbles to his right, gets it to Lambert. Lambert fires from the right wing, misses everything, and out of bounds. So it'll be Cougar basketball. Lee will pitch it in from underneath their own basket, and he'll get it to Thompson. Thompson has it. McKinley picking him up there quickly across to Bell. Bell driving, gets into the lane, puts it up off the glass. Good. That's where you missed Jake.
Yep.
McKinley Thomas with a turnover as it goes off his heel. Here comes Munford quickly down the floor. Lee in the left corner out to Poindexter. Back to Lee. Lee driving. Gets it inside to Tolton. Tolton goes up. Good. And just like that, 6-2. As Coach Carpenter unhappy with his Tigers as they're turning it over here on the offensive side. We'll take a timeout with them. 6-2 our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Six-2 score. Munford on top. They get 6 quick points.
They look like they just got a little quicker steps.
They got a little hot to them, that's for sure. Yarbrough with a basketball across the timeline for Hardin County. Thompson on him. Now quickly over to Thomas. We're having trouble passing the basketball inside to Harris. Harris goes off the glass good. So he beat Bell to the basket, and it's 6-4. Thompson with it to Poindexter. Tigers pressing in the backcourt. Poindexter almost got into a trap. Finally gets it to Tolton. Tolton gets it back to Poindexter. Over to Thomas on the right wing. Now out here to Lee. Quickly to Poindexter in the corner. He'll dribble back out. Gets it to Thomas on the right side. Lee driving, trying to get it inside. It's going to be taken away by Yarbrough. And here comes Hardin County. Lambert with it right wing. Inside to Harris. Harris working on Bell. He'll back it out. Now he's in a little bit of trouble, and Lambert ends up with the basketball to Harris. Harris driving down the baseline, puts up a floater, no good. Thomas gets the rebound, and here comes the Cougars. Over to Bell. Bell outside to Lee. Lee thought about a three, gets it back to Thomas. Thomas, KJ Thomas, that is, guarded by McKinley Thomas. Thomas moves to his right. Now Yarbrough will pick him up over there to Poindexter. Poindexter out front, drives, gets it off to Thomas, back out to Poindexter. Right around the free throw line, shoots good. He walked about 3 or 4 steps, got to where he was open, and knocked it down. 8-4 score. Here comes Yarbrough. Down the paint,
get him on the floor.
Up is no good, but they're going to say they fouled him. That's on KJ Thomas. And
that's 2
Thomas,
on him.
yeah, that's 2 on him. He'll come sit down. Lee will come out.
Well, get your pencil out. You got 4 new ones coming in.
And Bell will come out. Thomas will throw it in underneath the basket, looking for some help. He's going to throw it away, trying to get it to Harris. Cox was right there on Harris. Lambert comes out. McGee comes in now for the Tigers. Poindexter with the basketball. Over to Brooks. Brooks quickly down the floor to Bean. Bean is going to throw it away, and Yarbrough will come up with it for Hardin County. 2:50 to go here in the first. 8-4 score. Harris fires from 3, no good. Yarbrough battling for the rebound. It's got to be taken away by McGee. Puts it up good.
Nice play by Caleb just to take the ball away and go up through layup.
Norman had it, was taken away from him. Poindexter with it, quickly down to Bean. Bean to Norman. Norman driving, right hand, no good. And McGee comes down with a rebound, a strong one. And the crowd is getting energized here at Michaela Welch. Hunt fires from 3, no good. It's going to be Poindexter with the basketball, and here comes the Cougars. Cox with it to Brooks. Brooks fires, no good. Yarbrough comes down with a rebound. Marlin across the timeline, driving, gets it over to Harris. Harris wide open, fires a 3, no good. McGee battling for the rebound. They're going to get him
he's
over the top.
Yep. We hadn't had a 3 foul yet.
No.
And we've had some decent looks.
Now Wheeler Wilkes will enter the game. Harris will set out with 1:56 to go. 8-6 our score. Munford on top. Brooks with the basketball to Bean. Bean quickly over to Poindexter, trying to get that three off. Now he'll drive off the glass.
Oh, no.
No good. They're going to get Hunt with a foul.
That's not a good call.
There's a lot of touch fouls on both ends of the floor being called tonight in this game.
Well, that
so far here in the first.
He didn't touch him on that one.
Poindexter will fire in and out. No good. He's been nailing them all night with people all over him. He gets one with nobody on him. He misses it. Hunt will have to come out. And into the game comes John Whitley with 1:43 to go here in the first. Next one on the way. Good. So Poindexter will come out and Lewis will come in. So a whole new 5 in for Munford with 1:40 to go. Yarbrough with a basketball across the timeline. Dribbling around the right side. Working on Lewis. Dribbles with the left hand in the paint. No good. Trying to battle for the rebound. Gets it, puts it back up. Good.
Good shot, Marlin.
Got the rebound while he was up in the air. He just thought he'd go ahead and shoot it, and got the basket. 9-8 our score, and they're going to throw it out of bounds, aren't they? Or was it tipped by Whitley?
I think Whitley got it.
It will be out of bounds on Hardin County. Brooks will throw it inside court in front of the Tiger bench. He'll get it to Lewis. Back to Brooks. Brooks fires a three, nailed it. With 1:13 to go, and it's 12-8 now. Cougars. Yarbrough with the basketball. Dribbling right side, down the lane, gets it to McGee. McGee strong off the glass.
Fouled.
Good.
That was a great play and a good move, and they got fouled too.
McGee hanging around the baseline now, stolen away by Wilkes over to Thomas. Thomas up over the right hand. Good. 4 quick points for Hardin County, and they tied up 12-12. Now they're going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Lewis, or excuse me, not Lewis, but Norman just threw it out of bounds. He was trying to get it to Cox, and Munford wants to take a timeout, and their coach is eyeing that second 5. Giving them a stink eye. 12-12 our score, 40 seconds to go here in the first. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So a flurry by Hardin County, and they tied up 12-12 with 40.9 seconds to go.
I need to go back a little while here. Did you say he was giving him the stank eye?
The stank eye, yeah, it goes back a ways. It goes back to the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, side eye. McGee with a basketball out here by the Hardin County logo in the corner. Just hanging out there. Lewis giving him some room. 20 seconds to go. Now he'll dribble back to the left in front of the Tiger Nation student section. Working on Lewis. Drives.
Great pass.
No good, but he's going to be fouled. Same play.
Oh, what about that pass right there?
It was a great pass, but Marlin went from the other side. Caleb just hanging around down there in the corner. A little too strong on the shot, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair with 10 seconds to go. Couple of dribbles. Eyes it, fires, and no good. Just rolls off to the left. I thought he had some shooter touch there, but so he'll get another one. Couple of dribbles, fires, in and out. No good. Brooks with a rebound. And here comes Lewis. Lewis to Brooks. Brooks fires a long three off the back iron. No good. Wilkes right there. And that's the way they'll end it. Whitley ends up with a rebound. So we play one, and we're all square. 12-12 the score. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute for the second quarter right here at Michaela Wells Gymnasium. It's homecoming 2021. 12-12 our score as we move to the second. It's been a good one so far.
Yeah, it was an entertaining first quarter for sure.
Tigers will send out Harris, Thomas, Lambert, Yarbrough, and Hunt to start here in the second. Poindexter with the basketball, working to the right, now back to the left. Cox out there to the right, he gets it over to him, looking inside to Tolton. Tolton has it, dribbles in the lane, puts up about 8-footer, no good. Harris gets a rebound, looking for some help, finally finds Yarbrough. Here comes Marlin. Marlin driving, dishes it off. Hunt outside. Tolton working on him, trying to take him inside. He'll go back to the left wing. Lambert. Lambert looks to shoot now over to Thomas. Thomas will dribble back at the top of the key. Over to Yarbrough, left side. Yarbrough driving. In the paint, puts up a shot. Good. Good strong move. He went right over the top of Bell and Cox. And it's 14-12 Hardin County. Bell with the basketball. Out front to Poindexter. Poindexter directing the offense now. Thomas has 2 fouls for them, 2 quick ones in the first. Cox with it. Down to Bell in the corner. Back out here to the right wing to Cox, over to Poindexter. Back to Bell, and Bell's going to throw it away. Tipped by Lambert. Thomas has it. And he'll get it out front to Yarbrough. Yarbrough to Lambert. Lambert to Thomas. Thomas working his way around the right side over to Lambert. Bell all over him there, and he'll get it back out front to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires a long three.
Good.
You got to watch him. You just lower your head a little bit. He's liable to shoot from anywhere, and I just kind of took my eye off of him for a minute. 17-12 our score now. Hardin County on top. Poindexter with it. Tigers pressing. They finally get it across in the front court. Tolton has it. Ben Trout finally gets it to Poindexter out front. Fires an open three. No good. Rebound Hunt.
Big rebound.
Over to Yarbrough, and here comes Hardin County. Yarbrough with it. Driving. Gets it to Hunt, right wing. Tolton out there on him. Now Thomas, left wing. Dribbling to his right, trying to get it inside. He finds Hunt. Pass too hard to handle. Gets it back outside to Yarbrough. He fires. No good. Thomas racing for the rebound. And Harris ends up with it. He gets bumped, and they're going to say Cooper walked. That's a terrible call.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was a bad call right there. He got bumped, which created the walk. But anyway, it'll be Cougar basketball. 5:28 to go here in the half. Cox with it, right wing. Out front to Poindexter. He'll fire from there, in and out. No good. Hunt and Tolton battling for the rebound. Who are they going to get?
Oh, they better get Tolton. And they did.
So that one will be on Tolton. That's his first. Team's fourth. 17-12 our score here in the second. 5:19 to go. Tigers with the basketball in the backcourt. Yarbrough walks it across the timeline. He's on the left side dribbling. And now goes in. He's going to be blocked and knocked out of bounds as he was going up for the layup. Cox got him that time.
Yep.
He's a little bit bigger player than Marlin. Thomas looking underneath. He needs to hurry. Finally gets it to Hunt in the corner. Left corner. Working on Tolton. Spins. Puts up a shot. No good. Norman gets the rebound. Back to Poindexter. Poindexter back to Norman. Left wing down to Bell. Bell back to Norman. Looking at the three. Couldn't take it. Back out front to Poindexter. They'll set up their offense again. Cox right side. Dumped it down low to Tolton. And it's going to be stripped away by Yarbrough. And Tolton's going to trip him.
Yeah, and they're getting it intentional.
Yeah.
They're getting it intentional. I don't know about that. I'll take it, but that's a tough call on Tolton there. He was just going for the ball. And, interesting. That's another foul on him. Is that 2 or 3 on him? That's 2.
Well, 2 quick ones, and Marlin will go to the line. First one up is in and out, no good.
I'll tell you what, we've had a struggle from the free throw line the past 2 or 3 ball games. We didn't shoot well from the free throw line at Alabama.
So Tolton will come out, And into the game is Lee. Next one on the way is good. And it's 18-12, and it'll be Tiger basketball. Now Thomas comes in, and Cox will go out. So it's Thomas, Bell, Lee, Poindexter, and Norman for the Cougars. Hunt, Yarbrough, Harris, Thomas, and Lambert for your Tigers. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. 18-12 our score. Marlin with the basketball to Yarbrough on the right wing. Looking inside all the way across to Harris. Harris looks inside. Now he drives. Puts it up. And they're going to say he walked.
And he did.
So Lee was with him all the way, and Harris turns it over, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Thomas with it. Over to Poindexter. Poindexter has it in the backcourt, trying to get him trapped. Can't do it. Yarbrough tips it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds over in the Tiger crowd.
A big one at that.
So it's Cougar basketball with 4:13 to go. Lee with it outside, back to Thomas. Thomas drives, gets it to Norman in the corner, fires, hits the side of the backboard, no good, gets his own rebounds, tipped around. Poindexter is there, and they're going to get Thomas. Man, any kind of contact, a whistle is being blown. They have blown their whistle tonight, for sure. Poindexter with the basketball out front to Thomas. 3:55 to go here in the first half. Thomas fires a long three, no good. Hunt has it. Bale goes over the top of him. There's a whistle. Seems like every shot there's a whistle being blown, this time against the Cougars.
Rivers done a great job defensively on the boards. He's gotten a lot of rebounds tonight.
That's Bale's first. It'll be their team's sixth. Rivers with the basketball. Bale on him, driving to his left to Thomas. Thomas driving on Poindexter in the paint, gets it to Lambert. Norman on him. Now he'll retreat to the left. Gets Hunt cutting across the lane, puts a shot up, no good. And it'll be Munford's basketball. Here comes Thomas. Thomas over to Poindexter, down to Norman. Tipped away.
That's off
Lambert.
him, yeah.
And Lambert knocks it off Poindexter.
Great defensive play by Lambert there.
So a good defensive play, like Bob said, by Lambert. And it'll be Hardin County basketball, 3:18 to go. Yarbrough in the front court. Dribbling left, spins to the right, gets it to Hunt. Off the glass, good. Man, what a play.
Man.
What a pass, what a move in the paint by Yarbrough. 20-12 the score now. Tigers on top. Thomas has a basketball, front court. Under 3 to go here in the half. Cox inside to Bale. Bale moves to his right, and here's a whistle. I think they're going to get McKinley.
No, I think they're going. Yep, they are.
No, they got Harris. Thought they were going to get McKinley. I didn't really see where it was, but anyway. Lee with the basketball, driving in the paint, and there's going to be a whistle as Hunt gets the foul. That's going to be his third.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out. Caleb coming in.
Well, that time his hand come down. If your hand comes down trying to block a shot, it's 99% of the time you're going to get called.
That's the right call there.
Lee puts the shot up. It's good. He'll get another one. Here comes McGee in. Hunt will have to have a seat with 3 fouls and 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Lee, a couple of dribbles. Fires, and good. He's got a good stroke. He hurt us over there. And Munford hits 6 threes in the first half over there. Yarbrough with the basketball to McGee. McGee loses control. Now he'll gain it back and gets it to Lambert. And trying to get it inside to a streaking Harris down the paint. And he'll throw it over his head and out of bounds. A lot of turnovers tonight.
Yep.
It's hard to beat a team like this, turning the ball over multiple times. Cox with it to Lee. Lee out here to left wing. Now he's going to drive on McGee. Gets it out here to Poindexter. Poindexter fires. In and out. No good. Cox gets a rebound. Off the glass. Good. Good rebound. Good hustle. Here's a long pass to Thomas. Thomas quickly over to Lambert. And Lambert drops it out of bounds.
Well, that's tough. We had a good opportunity there. And Just missed it.
Well, he just took his eye off the ball, and he went to shoot before he had the basketball. Wilkes in the game now for Lambert. 2 minutes to go. Poindexter finally gets it across the timeline to Cox. Back to Poindexter, back to Cox, now to Bell. Bell, a little runner down the baseline, no good. McGee battling for the rebound. It's going to be Munford's basketball. It's going to be off on McGee. 1:56 to go. Cougar basketball. Thomas will throw it in underneath his own basket. Out front here to Poindexter. Dribbles to his right, cuts into the lane, loses the basketball. Yarbrough has it. Here comes Hardin County. He'll slow it down. Martin with the basketball out front. 1:34 to go here in the half. Martin looking for some help. Has it from McGee. Almost loses it, and now he does. Thomas takes it away from him. 1-on-2. Goes up off the glass. No good. Cox gets it. Just flings one up.
He nearly got that over the
he got in a world of notice and just threw it up in the air, and McGee came down with it. Now Thomas has it in the left wing to Wilkes in the paint. Almost loses it. Back out to Thomas. Thomas to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires short. No good. Lee with a rebound. 1:09 to go here in the half. Lee has it left side down the corner to Poindexter. Back out front to Thomas. Now Thomas will slow it down and set everything up. Under a minute to go. Over to Cox. Back to Lee. Or excuse me, Poindexter. Now to Lee. Right side to Thomas. Thomas fires. No good. McGee clears a rebound. He's been a dominant force underneath for Hardin County. Yarbrough has it. He's just going to walk it across the timeline, and maybe we're going to try to hold it for the last shot, but who knows. Marlin sees a lane. He's liable to take off. But he's dribbling now just out here by the logo. They're not putting anything, any kind of pressure on him.
Play for the last shot.
21 seconds to go. Now Marlin moves to his right, and everybody's kind of clearing out. They're going to let him work one-on-one on Cox. 12 seconds to go. Over to Wilkes. Wilkes moving to his left. 7 seconds to go. Harris has it to Yarbrough. Now we're in trouble. They get a quick pass into Thomas. Thomas misses it. McGee puts the rebound back up and good, and that's the way it's going to end. So the first half comes to an end. Hardin County on top, 22-16. We'll take a timeout. We'll have your first half totals when we return in 1 minute. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with my friend Bob Atkinson, and it's homecoming here at the gymnasium as the dance team is out on the floor now performing for the first time this season. The cheerleaders are here. It's been a great night for Hardin County fans to get it to come out, especially our Tiger student section over there. Let's take a look at your first half totals.
All right, Steve, entertaining first half by the Tigers. Munford, a good ball club. They're leading our district right now, so to have a lead on them at halftime is big. 22-16 is your score. Scoring totals for the Tigers in the first half: Rivers Hunt with 2, McKinley Thomas with 2, Cooper Harris with 2, Caleb McGee with 6 big points in the first half, and played a really good game defensively. Had several big rebounds. He's coming up big with Jake Gallick out with the broke wrist, and so big first half for Caleb. And then Marlon Yarbrough was in double figures in the first half with 10. So 22-16, a big big first half for the Tigers. Hopefully we can come out in the second half and keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. And you talk about McGee. Flip them lights off. Let's look at this thing. Coach likes all these little lights out here as the dance team's performing out front.
The light
of
show.
us. Yeah, you like the light show.
I do.
But McGee has come out and really given us a spark
He really
on
has.
both ends of the floor. Let's bring in Coach Ron Burnham. And, Coach, a big win tonight. Wasn't a slugfest offensively, but it got the job done. You get the W.
Yeah, we're just showing you that we can do different things. Their team is so deliberate, and that they don't mind. Most of the time you say 5 passes. We're talking 15 with them. So I just felt like when we got up 10 or 12 in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left, and they were taking 30 seconds. So I thought we'd take 45 seconds, and it wouldn't be enough time to get beat.
Well,
there you go.
Well, it's hard, I know, in a game like that, Coach, just the tempo that they play. And if you're not hitting threes well, you're not going to score a lot of points against them.
That's a good point. And see, we were ahead at halftime. I don't remember what the score was.
You were up 11.
You were up 11. We were 2 for 12 on the threes. And we were 6 for 11 on the twos. So, it didn't take a rocket science.
Yep.
We got to get it in. Sometimes we'll get out here, and like against Dyer County, we get in the rhythm and we feel good about it. We knock it down, and then sometimes we get where we're a little short when we shoot it. If you watch us, our mechanics are a little bit short, and we're pushing it instead of catching and shooting in rhythm. But it's a big win. It puts us tied for first with Dyer County right now. We both have 1 loss, but if we can take care of Brighton Friday night for senior night, then we'll be first because of the point differentials, and we'll play if we do win that, we'll play the winner of Liberty and Brighton the next Friday night. So
well, me and Bob were talking about during the broadcast how well we were running our offense. I mean, the cuts, the passes were there, but we struggled catching the passes.
Yeah.
We struggled a little bit on the boards, but I think they had a lot to do with that because we got hurt. Haley got a couple of fouls quick. That a couple of them might have been questionable, but we were running everything the way you want to, but we just couldn't convert.
Well, we had some shots too, and sometimes I try to tell Scholar to be a little selfish just for the fact that she got a 4-foot shot. Yeah. And she's going to pass it to a 2-foot, which is the right thing to do. But sometimes we don't catch it.
Yeah.
And I would say that a 4-foot shot from Scholar that we're going to make probably 60-70% of the time. I like them percentage.
Yeah.
If I can get that on my money at the bank, I'd be happy.
Well, and Josh made a good point over here. We were talking about it. Josh said, at the next level, those passes are caught in scores. But she, like you said before, she sees things a lot of times, and
she sees it, like when this was before it happened. She can see that what's happening.
Yeah.
But when at the college level, I'm guessing that she's going to probably play a 3 or maybe a 2, but more than likely a 3. And she's a heck of a passer. She's by far what I've seen this year in the district. She passes the ball better than anybody in our district. But I thought Faith Ann Shelby came up and played really good defense, and I can't say enough about Hardin. Harville. She both of them guard their best players, and we shut them down pretty good. And then Scholar, she have 2 or 3 blocks?
No, I've got her with 11.
11 blocks.
And, I don't know. She had 14 points, 11 rebounds, and of course I don't keep up with assists or rebounds, but I'm going to say she was close to double digits there as well.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to look at the stats. We have the huddle, and it's already down in my office. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but she had a good night. She's already the state holder for blocks. She has 15 in one game. So so the next one is 14. So with 11 right here, she might be number 5 too. Who knows?
Well, you get a big win, and we'll look at next week. You got a really good team coming in on Monday night as Collierville comes to town.
Yeah, you almost got it right. We're going to play Tuesday at 4.
Well, they had it reversed. We're playing both nights. Tuesday night then.
The boys are playing the Monday night.
That's right. Y'all are the 4:30 game on Tuesday.
We're the
I had us playing all morning long on my radio show. We were playing Brighton And I even give them the business, and then somebody texts me and said we're playing Munford.
Yep.
So there you go.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, win or lose Tuesday for us, we're going to get a look at Collierville, and we'll know what they can do. Collierville and Houston is already into the sub-state because they're not playing anybody in their district, and in their region there's nobody playing. So one of them two. So now we got them at our place here, so we're going to get a chance to see what they got.
Yeah.
We're going to see how big they are, and let's say they beat us 20. All right, so now we know how to scheme them and game plan them, especially if they got to come back here for a sub-state game here. I take our chances.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a big week. Collierville, let's see, that's a 4:30 tip-off time. Mark that down. That's an afternoon game. And then Brighton will be in town on Friday night to wrap up our regular season.
You know, we could beat Collierville 20, and then they won't want to ride back up
I was thinking about that,
Yeah,
Coach.
you can do that too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what do you know about the other district opposite us? I know Arlington was really good.
There's only
That's
two
what
teams.
Toody's talking about.
No, that's another two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other two is, in our region is
Right.
Arlington and Bartlett. That's
Okay.
the two. So if we win, since we're 1 or 2, we're going to have a bye. And
Right.
so in the district, so if we're 1 and 2 in the district, you get a bye, and then you're either going to play Arlington and you're going to play Bartlett. They have played twice, and Arlington has beat them 20 both times. I think 22 one time, 21 one time.
Okay.
So Arlington is, if you wanted to stay away from somebody, Arlington would be the one you want to stay away.
Yeah.
But-
We've had our way with Bartlett the last few years.
Yeah, we have. But Bartlett has some people from Whitehaven and some other places have decided they were going to move out, and so they can play some basketball. They're still having people who have moved in this week and still playing, they're eligible to play. So if they move in, as long as they move in before we play, they'll be able to play. So
Oh, my God.
yeah, so
crazy.
that's we don't have that luck except that one time or 2 times. Holly Bedwell and Skylar.
Skylar, yeah.
Yep.
Well, if anybody wants to play some basketball, we're still playing here. So just come on down. Appreciate you coming in. You going to be in tomorrow?
I'm going to be in tomorrow.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah, I only missed one day, and the only reason I miss is at 9 o'clock. I told you to move it to 10. You move it to 10:30. I'm here.
I know. I'm sorry. We'll work on that. All right, we'll take a quick time out. We'll move to the third quarter. It's Hardin County and Munford. Hardin County on top, 22-16. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, you got homecoming.
22-16 our score. Hardin County has a basketball to start the third quarter, and we quickly throw it away. Thomas comes up with it for Munford. They're on the south end of the court. Thomas out front. 22-16 our score. Thomas over to Cox. Cox, long pass over to Lee. Back out front to Thomas. Thomas drives left over to Poindexter. Poindexter in the lane. Trying to get it to Cox. Almost tipped away by Lambert. He'll come up with it on the right side, and Thomas will start the offense back over to Poindexter, left side. Back to Thomas, over to Lee. Lee fires a long three, no good, and Harris gets the rebound. Here comes the Tigers. Thomas with the basketball to Yarbrough. Back to Thomas. Thomas fires a three, got it. Is that his first shot?
That's
of the
his
night?
first. Yep. Big three. Now he had two. That's his first 3 of the night.
25-16, Hardin County on top. Poindexter with a basketball to Bell. Back out to Poindexter left wing. They'll get it out front to Thomas. Thomas driving to the left in the paint, puts up a floater. A little short, no good. Tipped by Bell, no good. Harris gets the rebound. Here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough across the timeline. Quickly over to Lambert, right side. Back out front to Yarbrough. Over to Thomas, left wing. Back to Lambert. Lambert fires, no good. Harris gets the rebound, puts up the shot, blocked by Bell, and here comes Thomas for the Cougars. Over to Poindexter, to Lee. Lee driving right around the free throw line, shoots, no good. Hunt with the rebound, and Yarbrough will bring it across to the front court to Lambert, right wing. Down in the corner to Harris, tip, but Lambert picks it back up, trying to get it inside to Hunt. It's going to be knocked away by Cox. He's driving on Yarbrough, puts up the left-hander. No good. Poindexter with a rebound. Puts up the floater. Good. Good hustle play by Poindexter, and it's 25-18. Hunt with it on the left side to Thomas. Thomas works to the right, over to Harris, trying to cut to the basket, nothing there. They'll get it out to Yarbrough, all the way across the floor to Hunt. Hunt right around the free throw line to Lambert. Lambert fires, no good. Lee with a rebound. Thomas to Poindexter on the right side, down around the baseline. He's trapped there, gets it out front to Thomas. He drives back to Poindexter with an open three, no good. Harris gets the rebound. And here comes the Tigers with 5:18 to go here in the third. Yarbrough driving right around the free throw line on Thomas. Spins in the lane, puts up a one-hander. Good. He has got some quick moves, and he's played well tonight. Here comes Thomas right down the lane.
Yeah.
And Harris is going to pick up the charge for the Tigers, as that'll be Thomas's third foul. And he's going to have to come out of the game. 27-18 our score. Thomas and Poindexter comes out into the game. Comes Lewis and Norman for the Cougars. Under 5 to go here in the third. Yarbrough with a basketball right side. Driving in the lane. Spins at the free throw line. Gets it to Wilkes on the right side. He'll dribble it back out front. Back to Hunt on the right wing. Hunt has it at the free throw line. Gets it to Thomas. Over to Harris. Lee all over him. He gets it back out here to Hunt. Now they'll set it up out front with Yarbrough dribbling to his left. Now he's being attacked by Lewis. Goes to his right. Back to Hunt. Hunt working on Bell. Inside the three-point line. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Wilkes. Back out to Yarbrough. Yarbrough driving. Left hand. Puts up.
Man.
A runner. Good. Got the roll. And now here comes the Cougars quickly. Cox to Lee. Lee puts up the shot. No good. Harris gets the rebound. He missed one from point-blank range. And it's Hardin County basketball. This time, Lewis strips Yarbrough going into the paint over Wilkes. No good. They're going to call a foul on Wilkes. 29-18 our score. Lewis will go to the line to shoot two. That'll be Wheeler's first, team's first. Lewis to the line, couple of dribbles, fires, good. Sports Talk in the morning at 9:30. We'll start our Sports Saturday here on 93.5 FM. Be sure to tune in. We'll talk to Coach Geyer from the men's team, Coach Burnham, talk about the games this week and get you set for next week. Big week for both teams. Second one up, no good. Harris gets the rebound over to Yarbrough, and he'll walk it across the timeline. 3:42 to go here in the third. Thomas, left wing. Over to Wilkes. Wilkes back over to Harris, left side. Working on Cox. He'll dribble back to the right. Gets it to Yarbrough on the right wing. McGee in the game now for Hardin County. Wilkes in the corner. Dribbles it back out to get it to Yarbrough. Yarbrough looking inside. Now trying to drive. Lewis cuts him off. All the way back across the court to Harris. Harris looking inside. McGee gives him a screen. Now trying to get it inside to McGee, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Cougars. So it'll be Hardin County basketball underneath their own basket with 3:09 to go. 29-19 the score. Thomas looking, finally fires to Wilkes. He'll have it right around the free throw line. Gets it back to Yarbrough, and he'll set up the offense. Wilkes fires a long three. Boom!
Big shot, Wheeler.
He fired a long one and knocked it down, and it's 32-19. Lewis with the basketball, driving on Thomas, out to Cox. Cox to Tolton. Tolton takes a hop step into the lane, spins in and out. He's going to be,
yes, that's going to be a foul.
I think he's going to be called with a foul. So he came back to get the rebound. He knocked McGee. Well, I won't say he knocked him down.
No.
He ran into McGee. Let's say that.
I think he was on the wrong end.
Yeah, he got on the wrong end of that one, that's for sure. So it'll be Hardin County basketball. That's 3 on Tolton here in the third. 32-19 our score. Hardin County on top. Yarbrough driving. Kicks it over to Harris, unable to control the pass, and now he's in trouble in the corner. They'll get it out to Wilkes. Norman on him, or excuse me, that was Thomas, now to Wilkes. Wilkes has it, picks up his dribble. Looking for some help, leaves it for Thomas. Thomas, top of the key, right side, thought about a three. Now he'll get it back out here to Yarbrough. Yarbrough careless with it. Lewis knocks it away from him, and now Martin's going to be hit with a foul. He held the basketball out, and Lewis just took it away from him. Not a smart play there. So Cox will throw it in underneath the basket for the Cougars. Yarbrough will come out. Hunt will come into the game with 2:11 to go. It's Thomas, McGee, Hunt, Harris, and Wilkes. Norman with the basketball now out front to Lewis. He's working on Wilkes. Stops at the top of the key, gets it to Norman, right side. Now to Cox. Cox looking inside to Tolton, now all the way across the floor. And they go up. He's going to be fouled. That's Milliken. So he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Who was that one on? I didn't see. That was on Harris.
I think they got Cooper. Yep.
That's his third. Team's third. Milliken, first shot, no good. Off the front iron. 1:56 to go here in the third. 32-19 our score. Hardin County on top. It's been a good game so far by both teams. Next one on the way. Good. 32-20. Munford wants to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 1:56 to go here in the third. Hardin County on top 32-20. We'll be back in 30 seconds. (32-20) our score here in the third. Hardin County up by 12. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. As Munford took the timeout, it'll be Hardin County basketball, and they want to set up a press. So Harris will pitch it in from underneath his own basket. They get it to Hunt. Lewis all over him, trying to get him trapped. Now he goes down the right side. They'll get it to Wilkes in the front court. Back to Harris, left wing. Now out front to Hunt. Hunt fires a three.
Boom! Attaboy, Rivers.
Cox laid off of him, and he fired it up and nailed the three. 35-20. Lewis with the basketball to Norman. Norman over to Cox, left wing. Looking inside to Tolbert, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds as he bounced it off Hunt's right foot. So it'll be Cougar basketball, side court in front of Tiger Nation. He'll get it out here to Milliken. Milliken with a basketball, left wing over to Cox, left side. Back out front to Lewis. Lewis fires a three from the top of the key, no good. Hunt ends up getting the rebound. Here comes Hardin County with 1:15 to go. Hunt has it over to Wilkes, trying to get it inside to McGee. Bad pass. Everybody's diving on the floor, and it's going to be a foul on Wilkes. Trying to get it into Caleb, and not a good pass.
No.
And then he commits the foul. It'll be his second. That's Wheeler's second, team's fourth. Cox will throw it in front of the Tiger Nation bench. Gets it off. They didn't get on him too bad.
No.
What's wrong with the kids? They've forgotten how to get after teams. Lewis with the basketball, trying to get it inside. Tipped away by Harris. Tolton picks it up. It's just like dominoes inside. Yeah. McGee hits the floor. Harris gets the rebound on the missed shot. Here comes Hardin County. Lewis all over Hunt. 45 seconds to go. Driving. Kicks it to the left to Thomas. Thomas in the lane. Trying to get it over to McGee. It's going to be stolen away. Here comes Tolton. Tolton on Wilkes with the right hand. No good. Milliken gets a rebound. No good. And Harris comes down with it. Wow.
Man, Munford has had a struggle on the offensive end this quarter.
They sure have. 20 seconds to go. Hunt has it out here in the left corner. Looking over at Coach Carpenter, trying to get some direction. 13 seconds. They spread it out. Lewis on him. He's fouling. Hunt dribbles down the lane. No good. McGee trying to get it. It's tipped around. Wheeler has it. Fires up from long range. No good. And that's the way we'll end the third quarter. It was a sloppy third quarter, but we're on top, and that's all that matters. Hardin County on top, 35-20. We'll head to the fourth and final quarter when we return. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. Back after this. Back here at Michaela Wells Gymnasium, it's homecoming night here at Hardin County High School 2021. Lady Tigers won the first one. Hardin County trying to get the sweep here, but they got a long way to go. 8 minutes to go before the final buzzer, and it's 35-20, Hardin County on top. Poindexter inside to Tolton. Tolton loses a basketball. There's a scramble for it. Thomas has it. There's a jump ball.
And that's going to be our possession.
3 Cougars and 3 Tigers battling out, and the Tiger won it. Hunt with the basketball. To Harris. Harris to Yarbrough. Yarbrough on 3. Nailed it. He has stroked her from deep downtown. It's 38-20. Here comes Lewis. Lewis over to Poindexter. Yarbrough all over to him, gets it to Lee, top of the key, dribbling around out front, now to Lewis. They'll set up their offense. Lewis, top of the key, trying to drive. He does into the paint, leaves it off for Bell. Good pass, good play. Bell puts it in. Now they're going to press. Yarbrough with it all the way to Harris at half court, into the front court. Lee on him, driving to the baseline. He'll circle back around, get it to Hunt in the corner. Hunt has it. Bell on him, picks up his dribble, gets it to Harris, and he'll come back out here at the top to Thomas. Thomas, top of the key, over to the left wing to Hunt. Hunt drives baseline over to McGee. McGee out of his normal spot, gets it to Hunt. Hunt goes up with the right hand, is going to be fouled.
Nice give and go from Rivers to Caleb, back to Rivers.
Bell gets him with a body, and that'll put Rivers on the line. That's Bell's second foul, team's third. First one on the way, no good. We've struggled at the free throw line. We have struggled. We've struggled really all year.
Yeah, we really have.
So Lewis will come out. Thomas will come back in with 6:47 to go. Next one on the way, good. We'll take one or two. 39-22, Hardin County on top. Here comes Thomas. Thomas quickly across the timeline to Poindexter. Back out front to Thomas, over to Lee, left side. Back to Thomas, top of the key. Back over to Lee. Lee looking inside to Bell. He has it at the baseline, gets it back to Lee. Back to Poindexter, over here to the right side to Thomas. To Lee. Lee fires a 3, nailed it. We don't want him to get out.
He can shoot, I can tell.
Yarbrough with a basketball. He just heaves it down the floor right to Tolton. Why? I don't know. Thomas has it over to Poindexter. He drives in the paint, block shot, and they're going to call Hunt with a foul.
Yeah, that's terrible. That was all ball if I've ever seen it.
Well, it should have never happened because Marlin just heaved it into the front court, right into the hands of Tolton, and they're going to go to the line with Poindexter, and this could be a 5-point play.
Yep.
The last 2 series anyway. First one up good. It's 39-26.
Yeah,
So
Wilkins
Hunt's
has got
gonna-
4 fouls on him.
Yeah,
So.
he's going to have to come out for a while. They'll probably rest him to about the 3-minute mark if they can. Wilkes into the game. Next one up by Poindexter is good. Here comes the press. Yarbrough has it quickly to McGee right around half court, and they get it over to Wheeler in the front court with ease. Now to Thomas. Thomas drives to the free throw line, back out front to Marlin, over to Harris, left wing. Lee all over him, back out to Wilkes. Wilkes at the top of the key looking for a little bit of help. As Poindexter all over him, they finally get it to Yarbrough, to Thomas. Thomas top of the key, driving the right side, kicks it back out to Yarbrough, now over here to Harris. 5:39 to go. Harris right at the top of the key to McGee in the corner. Back out front to Thomas. Bale all over him, now he'll have to dribble. He walked. Harris, he got away with it, gets it out to McGee. McGee to Wilkes. Hardin County trying to do something, and did we get a timeout or is
No,
that
I
a
think
foul?
they're getting a foul on 20.
So a foul on Poindexter. That's his first, team's fourth. Thomas trying to get it in. He does to Yarbrough. Almost made a mistake. Harris trying to get it back to Thomas, and he slides, can't get to it.
I
and
have
it goes
no
out of
idea
bounds.
what happened just there.
Well, we just turned around and just pitched it to the middle and tried to make a sliding catch. McKinley did and couldn't come up with it. Thomas has it quickly to Poindexter with a 3, nailed it. All of a sudden, they're starting to heat up. Harris with the basketball, tipped away. Thomas has it, and now here's a foul.
You know, Steve and Coach is getting a timeout, and we need it.
So Coach Carpenter wants to take a timeout. He's talking to the officials. He didn't agree with what happened down there underneath our own basket, but they're coming back on us. They're starting to heat up from 3. 39-30 our score, 4:59 to go. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back. .459 to go here in the game, 39-30, so a 17-point lead has evaporated quickly as Munford is starting to heat up from the three-point line, and we're having trouble getting the basketball in, and Hunt is in. Bob just said we got to get him back in. He's got 4 fouls. He'll have to be real careful. Lee with the basketball, 12-footer, no good. Hunt with the rebound. He got poked in the eye looking for some help, gets it to Yarbrough. Yarbrough across the timeline. Thomas reaches in, no foul, gets it to Wilkes. Wilkes back to Hunt. Hunt fires a 3.
Boom! Woo! Was feeling it tonight.
They left him wide open again. He nailed it. And it's back to a 12-point lead. Thomas with the basketball to Lee. Lee fires. Good.
That boy can stroke.
Yep. Once he gets going, he's tough. Here's a quick pass into the front court to Wilkes. Wilkes driving. Now he'll circle back around, almost gets it taken away by Bell. Bell's going to foul him. That'll be their 7th team foul, and that'll put us on the line, correct?
I think that was their 6th.
Okay, well, they put it on the board quick. Yarbrough with the basketball. Thomas working on him. Now they crossed him over, goes to the basket, fouled. Man, what a move.
Yeah, that was a good move by Marlon.
Yeah, Thomas ought to just go shake his hand and go, I ain't seen that before. So Marlin will go to the line to shoot 2.
Big free throws here.
With 4:13 to go here in the game. Yarbrough fires. Good. Rattled it around, but it fell.
Yeah, it's a big shot.
So Thomas will come out. Cox will come in. Yarbrough, a couple of dribbles. Good. Here comes Poindexter. 44-33 our score. Cox to Tolton. Tolton working on Hunt into Bell. Bell goes up. He's going to be fouled by Harris. That's going to be his fourth foul as well. So Hunt with 4, Harris with 4. Yarbrough leading all scores with 19 so far tonight. 44-33 the score. Bell goes to the line. Couple of dribbles. Eyes the basket. Fires. Good. Ten-point lead now for the Tigers. They have a chance to get it to single digits. Man, he was way in the lane too quickly. He was. They didn't call it, but he missed it anyway. Hunt with the basketball. Looking for some help. Gets it to Harris. Harris over to Wilkes. Wilkes quickly to Yarbrough. Yarbrough to Harris to Wilkes. Had something on the inside, but Cooper got it back out front. Wilkes with the basketball out front. He's not who you want running your offense, I don't think. Wheeler has it. Almost tipped away by Bell. Hunt comes up with it. Turns. Heads to the basket. Kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas. Boom! Got it! The Cousins are lighting it up here.
They are.
On the offensive side, and it's 47-34. Cox with it out front. 3:23 to go. Bell at the free throw line to Tolton. Baseline. Out to Thomas. Over to Lee. Lee fires. No good. Battling for the rebound. It's going to be off Tolton as he got Harris in the eye. He must have some long fingers.
Yeah.
Now we got a timeout. Who took it? Munford? I think. We'll see what it is. He's got a full. It is a full timeout. 3:14 to go here in the game. 47-34. Tigers on top. We'll be back in 1 minute. (47-34), 3:14 to go. Hardin County basketball in the backcourt. Harris will inbound. Looking for some help. Needs to hurry or call a timeout, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Cox. He really saved us right there.
He really did. They're going to have to bring up somebody.
Yeah, we're going to need some help, yeah. Harris still looking, and now we got a timeout. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Can't get it in. We got to get some help down here. Coach Carpenter wants to take a timeout and set something up. We'll take it with him. 3:13 to go. 47-34. We'll be back in 30 seconds. (47-34). Tigers trying to get it in here in the backcourt, being pressured, and the press has really worked well for Munford. We've struggled with it from time to time. So let's see what they do now. Harris was going to inbound it. Now they're going to put Hunt down here, and Yarbrough, Thomas, and Harris. Hunt, here they come, and they get it to Yarbrough. Thomas all over him, back to Hunt. Hunt. They're going to have to hurry. Hunt races across the timeline, gets it over here to Thomas. Thomas fires a three, no good. KJ Thomas gets the rebound for Munford. Under 3 to go. Lee has it right side over to Cox. Cox shoots, blocks. Thomas gets the rebound, and he'll get it back to Hunt. Big block right there. Wilkes has it. He's going to step on the inbounds. As a pass that was on the sideline, but unfortunately,
tough break.
Rivers is playing basketball and not football. You can't go out of bounds. Great pass in football. Poindexter with the basketball to Thomas. Back to Poindexter. Back to Thomas. Thomas fires a long three.
Yeah,
Good. Goodness gracious, that was a brick and a half. Just died on the back rim. And there's a foul on the inbounds.
That's 5 on him.
It may be. Let's see.
And we should be in the bonus.
That's 5 on Thomas. He'll come out of the game. That's a big 5th foul right there. Lewis come in. And the Tigers will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Both teams in the 1-1 with 2:31 to go. Tigers up by 10, 47-37. Yarbrough fires in and out, no good. Man, got to have those. Lewis with the basketball. Quickly down comes Munford. Poindexter has it to Lee. To Lewis. Lewis to Cox, right wing, out front to Lee. Lee fires, partially tipped. No good. Wilkes gets the rebound, looking for some help. Gets it to Hunt. Hunt has it. Bell on him. Now across the timeline. Being harassed by Bell. Hunt crosses him over, gets it to Harris. Harris off the glass. Good. What a look.
Yeah.
What a play by Hunt. And then the finish by Harris, and it's 49-37. Under 2 to go. Into Bell. Bell pushes Hunt out of the way. He can't do anything. He's got 4 fouls. Yarbrough with the basket. Ball to Thomas. Thomas down in the corner, almost lost it. Gets it to Harris. And now we've got a timeout. Good timeout by Coach Carpenter because he saw some struggling going on with that offensive series there. I did a 30-second timeout. I believe it's a 1 minute. We'll take it with them. 1:40 to go here in the game. Tigers up by 10. We'll be back in 1 minute. Thomas to throw it in underneath the Tiger basket. Gets it to Hunt. Tolton out there on him. Hunt working on Tolton. He's out of his element out here. Now he's trying to strip him, and now we're going to have a 5-second call. Thought we had a foul. He was out here, and good defensive play by Tolton, and Hardin County turns it over. Lewis has the basketball. 1:30 to go. Cox with it. Right wing, back out front to Poindexter, over to Lee. Lee's a man with a hot hand. They need to keep him in check. Lewis with it, circling around, top of the key to Cox, down to Poindexter, wide open, no good. Lewis with a rebound, spins in the paint, puts it up, no good. And it's going to be out on Lewis as Harris had it, and it was knocked out of his hands. It'll be Hardin County basketball. Hunt has it. He inbounds it to Yarbrough. Lewis on him. Quickly to Hunt. Hunt across the timeline. They almost got the turnover. Hunt with the basketball. Cox on him. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Cox. That'll be their 9th, I believe, or their 8th.
I believe that's their 8th.
8th foul. That'll send Hunt to the line for a 1-and-1 with 59 seconds to go. 49-39, Hardin County on top. Hunt dribbles, fires, good. Big basket there. So he'll get the bonus. Rivers back to the line. Fires off the front iron, good. And now we've got a foul as Thomas is going to go to the floor, and there's a technical call, and that's going to be an elbow, I bet you, on Tolton. I bet you, as McKinley looks like he took one right in the chops.
Yeah, he looked roughed up there.
Yep. Tolton may have got him with an elbow. He doesn't agree with it, but anyway, doesn't matter what he thinks. As McKinley will go to, no, he'll have to set out, right? Is he bleeding?
Yeah.
So McKinley will have to set out. So he's got a bloody lip. And Yarbrough will go to the line to shoot the technicals. First one up is good. 51-39 now with 59 seconds to go. Marlin with the second. Fires. No good. Can't get two in a row. So it'll be Hardin County basketball with 59 seconds to go. Somebody needs to go over there and take it out. And now let's see what we've got. We've got some officials conferring. Anyway, it's Hardin County basketball. Yarbrough in the backcourt. Lewis on him. Across the timeline. Marlin in the lane. Back out to Lambert. Lambert thinks about a three. Pulls it out. Smart play. Looking for some help now. Almost loses it to Wilkes. Wilkes has it. Almost got it taken away. And now they're going to call a foul on Lewis. And that'll send Wheeler to the line for a 1-and-1. So Wheeler will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Well, no, he'll get the double bonus. That's their 10th foul, so he'll get two. First one on the way is good. 52-39 now. Hardin County on top. Trying to win their 6th in a row. Next one on the way, good. 53-39. Lewis with a basketball in the backcourt to Cox. Cox across the timeline, being harassed there. He walked.
Yeah, he did.
Come across the timeline, and he got corralled by Hunt and Yarbrough, and he slid his feet.
Tiger fans are feeling it.
Yeah, they're feeling it now. Rivers to get it in. He does to Yarbrough. Lewis all over him. 35 seconds to go across to the front court. Working on Lewis. Lewis picked him. Lewis heading to the basket. Goes up and knocks it down. Here's the inbound to Hunt. Hunt with a basketball down the right side, and he's going to be fouled by Bell as Bell's going to push him out of bounds with 19 seconds to go. 53-41 our score. And that'll send Hunt to the line to shoot a pair. First one on the way is good. 54-41. Sports Talk in the morning at 9:30. Live from the Sports Talk studio. As Coach Gower will be in, we'll talk about tonight's game along with Coach Burnham. We'll talk about the big win by the Lady Tigers and a lot more. Be sure to tune in at 9:30 in the morning right here on 93.5 FM. The next one up is good, and it's 55-41. Cox has a basketball trying to get it to Lewis. He throws it out of bounds. He thought he was going to zig, and he zagged, and it went out of bounds. And now Coach Carpenter wants to take a timeout with 15 seconds to go. Let's just leave it right here. As I said, Sports Talk in the morning at 9:30. Bob is we're going to probably have two happy coaches coming in.
You know, Steve, one interesting thing that may be at play here, if 15 seconds to go in this game, we're up 14. You know, if we win this game, we beat Brighton, it could come down to a tiebreaker, and I think they beat us by 17.
Yeah.
So, you know, I saw a coach holding up three fingers a while ago. He may be trying to score here, and push this lead out, because it could be big. I mean, that's the difference in getting a home district game maybe and not. So,
well, especially when you got the next game here at Michaela Welch, too, next Friday night. So he's setting up a three-point play is what he's doing with 15.7 seconds to go. Of course, Munford's coach is telling them the same thing. We can't let them hit a three. They may try to foul us real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 would put us up 17, and that'd be big.
Yep. So here we go. We'll see how they play it. Hunt will inbound it from the side court. They've got Wilkes in the corner, left corner, Harris in the right corner, and Lambert in the game at the right wing. Yarbrough with the basketball. Lewis on him. He crosses a timeline. Yarbrough with it. Looking at the 8 seconds. Hunt fires. No good. Harris gets the rebound. Wilkes with it. Wilkes fires a three. Bang! He got it! Woo! Wilkes fires a three from the corner, and the Tigers win it. The Tigers win it over Munford, 58-41. And you say, why is that big?
Yeah.
Well, if we win next week, that puts us in a tie for first.
That's right.
Let's take a timeout. We'll have your final totals when we return right here on homecoming night as Hardin County sweeps the Cougars here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. We'll be back in 1 minute. Well, homecoming night has been a victorious night for the Lady Tigers and the Tigers. The Tigers get a big win tonight. That is a huge win over this Munford Cougar team that beat us by 17 over at their place. And then we hit that three to end the ball game from the corner. Wheeler Wilkes hits it. He nails it. Nothing but the cotton, as Bill Sharp would say. But a big win for Hardin County. Let's take a look at your totals from tonight's game.
All right, Steve, big, huge win. And, you know, this team has been fun this year. They've battled all year long, playing good basketball at the right time as we get close to the end of the season, entering district tournament action. And they're right in the middle of this thing. I mean, they can come out here Friday night. I don't know what exactly the tiebreakers are beyond, the score totals or whatnot, but we're right in the middle of it. And I know Brighton's a good ball club. We're going to have our hands full. Anyway, big win for the Tigers, 58-41. A huge second half for the Tigers as they pulled out big time. They led at 6 at halftime, and they win the game by 17. Let's run down the scores for your Tigers. Cooper Harris with 4 in the game. Caleb McGee was 6. He had a big first half. Didn't get a lot of action in the second, but a big first half was 6. McKinley Thomas with 8. He went out late in the game after he took an elbow to the face. Hopefully he's okay. Rivers Hunt with a big game. He had 10 points in the second half. Ended up with 12. Wheeler Wilkes with 8. And probably the biggest three of the night, that last three that went down. All 8 of his points came in the second half. And the leading scorer tonight, again, as most nights, Marlon Yarbrough with 20 points. He had 10 in the first half, 10 in the second half, and so a big game for him. 58-41. We said before the game started, Steve, that threes were going to be a big part of this game. We had 7 threes in the game. 6 of those. No. We had 8 threes in the game, and 6 of those came in the second half. So,
well, you've seen the importance of the game too by Munford's coach. He was into this game, very animated all night long, and he was coaching just as hard in those final 15 seconds as Coach Carpenter was. And what a smart play or coaching move, I should say, by Coach Rory Carpenter and his staff, calling that timeout and trying to set up some type of play. They had actually a couple open looks, but I tell you the key play was a rebound off the miss and the presence of mind to get it to Wheeler over here in the corner, and he just fired up a 3 and nailed it.
Oh, man, that was a great shot and a huge win, and I'll be interested. Maybe you can find out from Ryan tomorrow regarding the tiebreakers. Now, we got to win that game next Friday night. That's first and foremost, but how the tiebreakers work.
We got the tiebreaker on Dyer County. We beat them by double digits here. They beat us by 2 over there. This wipes out the tiebreaker here.
Yep. Yeah, we're even.
So we're all even right now. So you got 3 teams with 2 losses now at the top.
That's right.
That'd be Dyer County. Actually Brighton. Is it Brighton? We looked at it. Maybe Dyer County.
Yeah.
And Dyer County and Munford and Hardin
and
County.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Munford's done with district action. So they're going to end with 2 losses for sure. So
right. So the game next Friday night is pivotal.
Yeah.
It's a big game, but we've got a team coming in here on Monday.
Yeah.
Which will be Brooks out of Alabama, and they'll be a good basketball team. They usually are, so they'll come here on Monday night. Tip-off time is at 6:30. There'll just be one game. And then on Tuesday night, the Lady Tigers will host Collierville. Well, Tuesday afternoon, that game will be at 4:30. That's the tip-off time for Collierville and the Lady Tigers. And then on Friday night, it'll be the senior night and the last regular season game for the Tigers here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium as Brighton comes to town. An exciting night here for Hardin County basketball, and homecoming night for these seniors. Lady Tigers get a big win, and the Tigers get a big win. They take a pair from Munford. The Tigers have won 6 in a row, and the Lady Tigers have won their 7th in a row. So that's how it ends here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium on homecoming night. They're getting set up for homecoming festivities. But Bob,
are they not here to listen to our radio show?
I don't think so. I don't know why they're not playing it over the loudspeaker. They got music going for some strange reason.
Oh, yeah.
But I told you this was a good basketball team coming in here, and they are. They came up short tonight.
Yep.
They just didn't get anything to fall, really.
Yeah, in the second half, Steve, they had a ton of open looks and inside the lane and just couldn't get anything to fall. If I hadn't wanted us to win so bad, I'd have felt sorry for them a little bit. They just had a struggle the whole second half. But then we played good defense, but I can tell that they're a great ball club, and they were leading our district up until tonight. And so that's a huge win for us, and a great job of Coach Carpenter pulling this team together, especially one of their key seniors and a big defensive contributor for us to go down with an injury. So huge win for Coach.
Yep, big win. And I hate it that Jake couldn't be out there with his injury. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks, so hopefully he'll be back by tournament time. So that'll do it for us here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. A successful, triumphant homecoming 2021. Thanks for listening to Tiger Basketball right here on 93.5 FM, your home for Hardin County sports. Remember, Sports Talk in the morning at 9:30 from the Sports Talk studio, as Coach Burnham and Coach Carpenter will be in. We'll talk Hardin County sports and a lot more, and we'll get the analytics from Coach Geyer of this game.
Well, he'll have them.
Oh, yeah, he'll have them for sure.
In fact, he's probably the one that prodded Coach Carpenter on that last play to set up that 3. I'm sure he knew that they needed that.
Once again, we also want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring Hardin County basketball each and every game, each and every year. We couldn't do it without our sponsors. And when you hear the sponsors mentioned during the broadcast, go out and tell them thank you, or go buy something. But more so, I think they just say thanks for doing this, because you got to have sponsors to make things like this happen. Bob cost me a lot of money, so we need all the help we can get. So that'll do it from Michaela Welch Gymnasium. Thanks for tuning in to Hardin County basketball. We'll see you in the morning at 9:30 for Bridget at the station. For Bob Atkinson, I'm Steve Cornell saying have a great rest of your Friday night, and go Tigers.